this motherfucking shit, dog. All these niggas, all you niggas is bitches. All you niggas is fucking faggots. All of you, none of you niggas is fucking raw. I'm the raw shit on this motherfucking junk, dog. You know what I mean? This shit is fucking pure Medellin. I'm the rawest nigga you ever fucking heard in this motherfucker, blood. It's the goddamn money Buddha, bro. These crackers don't like what I be saying. Y'all niggas is pussies. These niggas ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. I gotta keep going. It's money Buddha. We back, nigga. Broadcasting to you niggas live. We broadcasting to you niggas live, nigga. Yeah, I mean, the revolution. Yeah, I mean, it's the real revolution. You know, niggas, them niggas ain't gonna do shit. It's obvious at this point who they pray to and who they believe in. And I'm gonna tell you, it ain't your people. It's a different color people than your people. That's all I can say. I can't say too much nowadays. Nowadays, I can't say. You might be asking yourself. I can't say too much. Yeah, man. The enemy is all around us, and our transmissions are compromised. I can't say too much. I can't say too much. Yeah, I can't say too much. I can't say too much these days, bro. Them niggas listening, bro. They done created that AI shit. That AI shit listening. You heard me? You heard what I said? That shit listening to you, boy. You niggas out here, boy. It's money, booty. You ain't never heard nobody talk like me, boy. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't never heard a nigga sound like me. This is what a free black man sound like. Yeah, I mean, that's why they don't want you niggas free. You would sound like me. So you niggas not free. You niggas are slaves, and everything that you got came from the Wonder Bread. See, when you don't have nothing from the Wonder Bread can't control you no more. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach y'all a little something. It's money, Buddha. It's money, Buddha, boy. I'm the hottest on this motherfucker, boy. I'm out here. I'm out here. My nigga Walter say he getting big. I see you, Walt, but you not big enough yet, Walt. You a baby, Walt. I see you, Walt, but you still a baby, boy. You still a baby, boy. You ain't there yet, boy. But I see you keep going, though. But this what a real big nigga look like. You see that? That's all beef. What's for dinner? Beef. Beef is for dinner, nigga. That's that beefcake, nigga. That big boy shit, nigga. That's a steak. That's steak dinner right there, boy. Steak. Shouts out to my nigga Tank. I'm coming for you, Tank. You sleeping right now, baby. Sleep tight, baby, because I'm coming for you, baby. Next time, man, I will be big. We be in big, baby. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, baby.
George Lopez said this is funny.
Don't let the bed bugs bite, baby. Sleep tight, nigga.
That's so lazy. How come every time?
It's my turn now, boy. It's my turn now, boy. Go to sleep, boy. It's all right. It's all right, boy. Don't even trip on it. My turn now.
What are you doing?
My turn now.
We just got this nigga waking up.
My turn now, Tank.
But here's
It's my turn to get hit now.
If it weren't for
I want my shit. I want to be a martyr too. Shit. I know what it's. Shit. All the good ones go that way. Shit. I'm trying to go that way.
Was a town that
I don't want to go out like no sucker.
It was in the Rust Belt. It was wasting.
You don't want to go out like no sucker. If you don't know nothing from the mud, don't go out like no sucker. Hanging around these motherfucking Wonder Breads. Don't you go, you know what I mean? Don't y'all go out bad, man. Too many of us done gone out bad that way, bro. It's a sad look.
The idea
We the only damn people that made the motherfucking pyramids and all our goddamn people hang around them freaks and they don't even know how to build them. They don't even know what the fuck to start with the shit. And our people don't do it, y'all. If you don't do nothing for the money, Buddha, stay the fuck away from them fucking Wonder Breads. I can't even say what I want to say. All right, I can't even say what I want to say. It's what I want to say out here, boy. I'm just telling you what it is and what it fucking ain't, bro. You fucking goddamn stay straight. I don't give a fuck if nobody come in there with you. Sit in the fucking house fucking alone.
It is how we
Don't you go near them freaks.
Like, we want our country back. Black people didn't just come here. We didn't get on a cruise. Like, it wasn't a job fair.
Right.
It came, people came.
You stay away from them eight-legged freaks. Who remembers that movie? You stay away from them fucking eight-legged freaks.
But then they need, what they want is for them to come, work, and lead, not become political forces. But like I hear immigrants are taking all the jobs. Maybe the job you see illegal immigrant doing, you go, I should be doing that right there.
Coming for you, Tank. Coming for you, Tank. Coming for you, Tank. I'm telling you, boy, I'm coming for you. I don't take that shit lightly, boy. I'm coming for you, boy.
I noticed that at a festival one time.
I'm coming for you, boy.
I was sitting there and I'm like,
I seen all your shit, boy.
I was like,
I studied you, nigga.
Right? No.
I know your max, nigga.
No.
I'm gonna beat your max, nigga. I seen your max, nigga.
Name me one.
Yeah.
My max higher than your max, nigga. Even right now, nigga.
We built this country.
Cause the max come from inside, nigga.
Slew of people. No,
My
you
max,
slew
but I'm my boy. We gonna show the inside with the outside, boy.
You gotta.
I got you, boy.
Yeah.
So, but there is a way that they demonize people.
I got you, boy.
They
I'm already
just
maxer
say
than you.
can cast these
No
aspersions.
offense, no offense.
People would just
No
believe
disrespect, but I'm already,
they
you
don't
know what
have
I
to
mean?
have any proof.
I'm already, yeah, I mean. I'm already, yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean, but I'm coming for you though. I'm still coming for you though.
But the first it was we want your job, then
Yeah.
they want your woman, now they want.
Watch it. I'm, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Watch.
You know that the Haitians.
I show you better than I tell
The
you.
Haitians defeated Napoleon Bonaparte. They defeated him 3 times.
I show y'all better than I tell y'all. You fucking peons hanging around them Wonder Bread.
Beat England.
You Wonder Bread. Them Wonder Breads ain't gonna stop a goddamn thing. That's for
Haiti
sure.
did that. They were the first to
Never did, never could. Never could. It's been 1,000 years. They still can't stop that shit, nigga. It's been 1,000 years and they still can't stop that shit. You hear me?
Haiti was like, nah, you can't come.
God damn it, them fucking Wonder Bread freaks. Now they trying to make war with the intergalactics. And they, come on, now they couldn't even deal with us. They couldn't even deal with us. What make you think they're gonna be able to deal with that shit? That shit rainbow colored, boy. That fruity pebble shit in the sky. Them niggas, boy, they better sit down. They better go find a stupid dumb black woman to confuse. That's the only thing they could conquer. It seems like are silly confused women who don't know their place. That's about it. That's the only thing the Wonder Bread got control over. Women, and women don't control no dominion. So that's a sad run. That's a sad run. Next.
And how?
Big boy shit. Next.
They really stopped.
Next.
If it weren't for a lot of Haitians,
You know what I mean? Because we all know that. If you don't know that, you ain't been alive long enough. Controlling women and what women can do, you gonna be ask R. Kelly.
Nobody.
Ask R. Kelly with all them women.
Nobody.
All them women who wanted to have sex with him. Ask P. Diddy and them. They show you. You see right now, they showing you all the men who thought women was the answer. That's now you see they all got sex charges by the same women who was screaming their name and putting their picture on the wall. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? Money Buddha. Ain't that about a bitch? So don't you ever base your life off of what a woman likes. See, they trick you that as a young man. When you're young, you in high school, junior high, elementary. You know what I mean? Motherfucking they out here. Oh, so-and-so like so-and-so. So-and-so like so-and-so. Who likes you? That type shit. Don't worry about who like me.
Here's the thing that's funny.
Don't worry about that shit. That's your business. You want to play that dater game. Everybody want to date. Everybody want to date each other. Let them play that dater game. You go ahead and you win the game. The real game.
Listen.
You at the real game. You go win the real game. That's not a real game. That's a fake me out game. That's a fucking fun time in the sun time shit. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody having sex in the rain. Can you dig it? Ain't nobody having sex in the rain. See, everybody want to talk about having sex in the sunlight. That's easy. You ain't there walking past a nigga in a torrential downpour, getting him some cheeks. Cheeks come when it's pleasure, when it's time to have some cheeks. That's about the only time you gonna get you some cheeks. But you niggas basing your whole life up, and then when the rain come, when it rains more than it fucking sunshine, you niggas ain't got nothing for the storm. You niggas don't know what to do with the storm. All you know how to do is, well, you know, I get buns. I get a lot of buns. I don't call women bitches, and they like me. Girls like me. I'm good with the ladies. Well, take your ladies man ass and figure out what you gonna do in the storm. What you gonna pimp them hoes out? If you ain't gonna pimp them out, they serve no purpose to you. Unless you gonna make them and their sexual attraction for you net you a gain, which is called pimping. What women feel about you is fucking irrelevant. Money boo. I'm gonna teach you something right now. I'm gonna teach you something right now. Unless you gonna pimp them hoes out, and because they like you, they gonna do things for you extraordinary, because they like you, so they're gonna lower their inhibitions towards you and do things out of their character because they like you. Either you're gonna capitalize on that kind of maneuver, or what the fuck a girl think about you is irrelevant. Period. Game over. I just broke it down for you, so move on. Next. I don't care who prom king was. I don't care who prom queen was. Okay. Next.
I watched that first
Next.
and I was like, man,
that's not going to help you get your name anywhere near the penthouse. Who you have sex with doesn't get you a penthouse, my guy. Tell you. Every nigga you see with a penthouse, he be like, I'm single. It's unfortunate. I got his and hers sinks, but I don't have a. Come on, so clearly Having a girlfriend doesn't get you a penthouse. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get rich on how many girls you dated. Or how many men you dated for that matter. Unless you're a girl and you date the right man, and that's a whole nother story.
Hey man, when you saw that first debate, were you?
I had just got off the plane with him.
With who?
Right.
Oh really?
Yeah.
See, look, he just got off the plane with Biden. This nigga, them people.
I just got off the plane with him.
This nigga, the police. He like Vlad the TV. D.L. Hoogley is Vlad TV. This nigga D.L. Hoogley is Vlad TV in disguise and shit. He fucking with them people. He fucking with them people.
She walked across.
And don't y'all let these views and none of that shit trick you neither, man. They pick and choose who get the views. That's fake me out too. That's like women. These views are just like the women and shit. That shit don't do nothing.
What about when he was
What a nigga like and what a nigga don't like is irrelevant in this world.
Yeah.
It's about what you like. Are you doing what you like?
And he thought that he was
And really, the only time you really feel bad in this world is when you let these niggas infect you and start making you stop doing shit that you like. Honestly.
She was raised in Oakland.
Honestly.
And I ain't talking about the Oakland we have now. Where white
You
people
keep doing what thou will, you gonna have a good time in this place.
Where, you know
what I mean?
She went to HBC.
For real, for real.
And she had
It's the rules that's binding us.
right.
Everybody got a rule for something. Everybody want to tell a nigga what to do. As soon as somebody tell me what to do, I say, don't tell me what the fuck to do.
Yeah, man.
Don't do that, please. Like, people got a weird habit of wanting to try to tell you what to do. Don't do that. Just because people tell you what to do, don't you pass that shit towards me. Don't tell me what to do, please. Thank you. Tell yourself what to do. Get the fuck away from me. I don't like that shit.
Now with social
You a weirdo for that.
Yeah, social media.
That's what's wrong with the
it's
world.
A whole different
It
world,
does.
bro.
You see that shit all the time, and it really come from the Wonder Breads. If you really understand, it coming from the Wonder Breads.
I think that
The Wonder Breads is bringing that into reality, just so you know. Nobody gonna say that shit. You ain't gonna never hear nobody say that. I've been alive now for a little while now, and I've yet to really hear anybody talk the way I talk. Nobody really is condemning the Wonder Breads on what they've done and what they continue to do and the manners and what they continue to do. And everybody seems to like the Wonder Breads. In fact, more than like them, they actually love the Wonder Breads. I've heard it with my own ears. Yeah, I mean, they actually love these freaks. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of really deep what we're dealing with here. This is way beyond what we thought. Yeah, I mean, this thing is deeper than what a nigga had. This shit is deep. This shit deeper than rap, my guys. This is Money Buddha coming to you live. This shit is deeper than rap, nigga. I'm telling you right now. They not telling you the whole story, bro. They ain't calling it all the way. The umpire, they paid the umpire off. He ain't calling this shit.
They can say whatever.
They playing home rules, what they call home rules. That mean the ref and shit and them niggas, they not gonna call nothing against the home team. That's they people, bro. So you gonna have to play. If you want to win this one, you got to play. Hey, this one's a play game. They came to play. They came to cheat and win and to get that W because they got the whole town here. They not fitting to let the whole town leave this place sad, okay? So if you coming to beat these niggas, you better fucking beat them. And you better put your fucking, you know what I mean? You better not linger around either with the trophy. You better get the fuck on, get on out the town, and they might run you out of here because they ain't gonna be too kind to y'all at the diner. Don't think you're gonna stop at the diner and shit and walk around with the trophy. You better take that trophy up out of that town. Don't hang around either. That's where you niggas fuck up at. Y'all go try to hang around late night with the trophy and then turn up missing. And then they gonna make your ass turn up missing because you see they was already cheating. If they gonna cheat, they'll kill. You see what I'm saying? If they'll lie, they'll steal it. They'll steal, they'll kill. Can you dig? Can you dig? Can you dig?
I can't say I didn't say it.
Can you dig?
Most of the things.
That's what y'all don't understand. Niggas are taking another. It's level to this shit. So you niggas on just because you on one level don't mean another nigga won't take it to another level. You gotta make it, man. And that's why you as an individual, you better be able to take it to the utmost level. Yeah, I mean, if you ain't ready to take it to the utmost level, you better take your ass and stay in the house. Because niggas out here really playing for keeps. If you ain't ready to lose your marbles or your Pokemon cards or your Digimon, you ain't ready to take an L out there, bitch. Don't you leave out that house. Keep your, like I said, you scared, go to church. If you scared, go to church.
But I just think.
See, you got niggas who really gonna be like, I take it to level 3. I've been in a fight before. That's like level 2.
I guess blowing.
Have you broken niggas' legs? That's level 3. Like my man said, have you broken something off of somebody? It took it that. Yeah, I mean, like they used to do in them old, what's that nigga? the nigga who played Ghost. I can't remember his name. He got a movie where nigga he was kicking niggas' knees in back in the day in the 80s. If you got in a bar fight, a nigga kick your fucking knee in. That nigga, boom, Spartan kick straight into your knee and break your leg, bro, straight in front of everybody, and then go back drinking beer, and you gonna be on the ground screaming. You like that? They used to not play back in the day, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. So if you ain't ready to stab a nigga and get dirty with the shit, break a nigga leg on some shit, take a pipe, crack a nigga shit wide open to the white meat, boy, you might not be ready. You might not be ready if you ain't gonna ready to crack a nigga skull. Literally crack his skull till you hear that crunch sound. Woo, yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, until he crunch. You ain't gonna beat him till he crunch. Woo, money, Buddha. Whoa, Buddha, don't do it, Buddha. Don't do him like that, Buddha. They not ready. They just kids. They did kid, Buddha. Don't do it like that. You ain't gonna beat him till he crunch. Don't even play with him. And I'm telling you, you play with me, I'm gonna beat you till you fucking crunch, nigga. And then I might beat into the ground, nigga, and make you turn into a puddle. If you ain't turn your ass to a puddle, you fuck with me and you gonna be a puddle or something. I'm gonna let everything out on you, boy. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all not ready for that. None of y'all don't have that to let out onto somebody, cause y'all, I love you. That's what love do. Love take that shit out of you. Nigga, shit, I don't got nobody to love. So you playing with me, you fucking with pure hate. You fucking with pure hate, animosity, and frustration. I'm gonna let it all out on you, boy. I'm gonna let it all out on you, boy. You gonna be my therapy. I'm gonna make your body my therapy. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta understand who you playing with out here. You got some niggas who really feel like that, and not worse. If not worse, you got some freaky niggas. They might start trying to fuck the puddle. Nigga might lay around and rub that shit all on them and shit, and really get crazy. See, I'm not there yet. See, it's niggas worse than me. A nigga fucking literally, I'm not playing. Nigga cut you up, pull your intestines and shit out. I've read the articles and rub that shit on himself. Your body, your entrails on him, and run around and dance around with your lifeless boy. These niggas are boy. Stop playing. These niggas don't play. You got some real people dealing with real teams. Real team, man, team. Real team. So don't just you think you dealing with a team. You dealing with the Wonder Bread team. You got niggas really dealing with some teams. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, don't misconstrue Wonder Bread team and real team.
You don't have to look for it.
We still haven't found killed Tupac and Biggie.
That's where y'all fuck up at. You got some niggas really dealing with some things, really, and it really stemmed from loneliness. It be from being alone, and it's not what loneliness, what y'all think loneliness mean. It just mean isolation. And if a nigga isolated, you come into my territory, I'm not used to having friendlies. There is no friendlies. You know what I mean? I don't have no allies. Everything come in my zone, I kill. So you in my zone, I kill it. It's not like niggas got a thing against you. It's a mentality, if you will, nigga. Niggas kill what come in my zone. Anything in Sector Z, don't live. You're in Sector Z, why are you here? You know, why are you still not dead yet? You know, it's very simple mathematics. It's not as niggas be acting like it's some super complex thing on I can't believe why someone could ever do that to someone. But no, it's very simple. Did you get in Sector Z? Were you in their sector? First of all, were you too close? Most likely you were too close to the animals. Keep your hands away from the bars. Don't feed the tigers. You know what I mean? Keep your fucking hands away from sharp objects, shit like that. You guys keep going near sharp people, or you not able to understand, or you know what I mean? Use your eyes or your spiritual eyes to recognize who's a sharp piece of knife, and then you touch it, and then you get cut, and then you oh my God, it's so sharp. Yeah, don't pick up razor blades without gloves and protection, you stupid fucking
what
motherfucker.
was it, 40 billion?
Yeah. And it's already fucked up.
Yeah,
It's already fucked up. Instead of X's, it should be 3 Ks. But,
Yeah, it is.
but even, I mean...
The sad part is you don't hear a lot of people talking like that. The sad part is you don't hear a lot of people talking like this.
I'll lose money to shape mine, to tell people what to think.
That's what the problem
Like,
is.
he's literally...
I'm the only person you're going to hear talk like this all week, if not years. And that's why people do what they do, because nobody really telling them, hey, you can't do that, don't do this.
But that is how valuable having information is. The
How do you
access to
feel about
information.
AI?
And I said this before, I think artificial intelligence is not as worth as natural stupidity. This idea that, and it's a level of progress. I mean, There are jobs that are automated. When you used to go to a TV station, like a news station, remember when you go
Right.
to be all
Cameraman and-
But now it's a dude with a joystick.
Yeah,
that's
they
progress.
just floating across the floor.
That's progress. So
Yeah.
ultimately, you're not going to be able to slow that down. I think that you have an obligation to educate your population to keep up with technology. And I think that's what we don't do because people want to stay stupid. They want to stay stupid. We're talking about people who still want to bring coal mining back. That's not, come on, man. Stop it. Why? We want to stay dumb. Why? We want to.
Because I was born a coal miner's
That's right.
daughter.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how stupid we are. We want to
Alternative.
We ban books, which is dumb, because half the nation reads at the 5th grade level. You ain't got to ban them. They ain't reading them no way.
Right.
It's so
We didn't know it until it was banned.
Right.
Who the hell is Huckleberry Fine?
Listen, do you remember when Louisiana, the state of Louisiana, said they're going to put the 10 Commandments? Well, motherfucker, why don't you put the ABCs? They can't read them either.
Right,
What you
yeah.
talking about?
And we don't want that in our schools.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right. It's just how, and I
You
don't
hear this
blame
stupid shit coming out his mouth, right?
racist.
Uh-huh.
I don't blame him for that because that's always it. I blame him because not even blame. One thing I'm grateful for is he's shown us exactly who we are. He's a
Right.
mirror. We
And who do you think she is?
conspiracy.
If he's America, what do you think she
To
is?
the extent that we're not. There used to be a time when something happened. As a nation, we were.
See, you guys got to understand what they're doing is they're playing with your mind.
They're in Texas.
Right.
See, you guys are not
You know, you
psychologists.
see the sign, Texas.
Harry, I don't understand how the Pavlovian
9/11. We would
system is.
come together.
The MK Ultra Mind Control Monarch Project system is where their television programming is. You see what I'm saying? You're being programmed. And they understand that the easiest ways to get the program into your mind is with that laughter shit. That hee hee ha ha shit. While you hee hee ha haing, they downloading everything they need to download into your weak ass cerebral.
You know what's funny? Do you know that?
And you all don't even know better. That's why all of you all, 80% of you all, 90% of you all are poor. Going to remain poor and die with less than $2,000 with your name and no insurance and being a burden to your loved ones and nothing but a cadaver for them to steal your organs.
60 women who have been senators. 60 women. So when people talk about Kamala Harris becoming president, there's never even been a female, there's never been a female leader of the United States. But there's never
we
been
don't
a
want
black
one
female
either.
governor ever.
Why do we care? We're not trying to break the barriers over here. Let them hoes be what they are.
So the question isn't can't she pull away from him? It's why can't he pull away from her? Because we're doing something. This nation is being asked to do something it's never done.
Never.
When you look at, when I watch people, well, she came up with she need to come up with an agenda for Black Americans. All right, she did that. She did run for president. 90 days, right?
Man, she ain't done nothing for Black Americans, D.L. Hughley. Because you a fuck nigga too.
10 straight from 2016 to right now, he's been the Republican nominee.
Ah, this nigga, dog. They really paying this nigga to run his mouth to trick you niggas into believing that this lady is better than Donald Trump. When this nigga then said everything out his mouth actually go with your values as Black Americans.
With lower intelligence, you bring
Abraham Lincoln was a fucking Republican, okay? In case you niggas failed out of fucking elementary school, nigga. It wasn't nary a Democrat that ever did nothing for you motherfuckers ever in the history of this entire fucking country, nigga. The only person that ever did nothing for niggers was a Republican, and he did it under pressure. So what you think if we put Donald Trump under pressure, he gonna do? He gonna have to do something for the niggers because he gonna have to make himself look all right. That's your greatest chances of getting something done for Black people right now is Donald J. Trump. You niggas are, I know you're small pea brain. You know what I mean? Lead, aluminum infested, borium, strontium brain infested, can't understand these complex things because they put that shit in your food. But if you detox and you then use your cerebral and your, critical thinking skills, if you have any, if you even were taught critical thinking as a child, which they don't even teach you fucking fucks. But go look it up. And if you use your critical thinking skills, you will understand, oh, damn, this nigga Money Buddha is a fucking right.
It's like the Romanovs of Russia, right?
He's fucking right.
No, really.
This nigga is our best chance. Exactly. He's your best chance. It's a chance. Nothing is definitive in this dimension, nigga. So they keep playing this game with you all like, it's definitive, we're definitive. They trying to, nothing's definitive. Nothing is written in stone. Not even that Bible. I keep trying to teach y'all that too. Nobody want to hear. I know. I heard them gas. Buddha, that's not true. The Bible is not written in stone.
That's real. That's true.
It is the living word. Oh my God, Money Buddha. He just say it one more time, Buddha. It is the living word. It ain't the dead word. That means it's not stuck. Okay, it's the living word. It's moving. It ain't
You want to stop.
Hey, man,
the living word.
Okay.
Okay? So that's for all you people who thinking the Bible's stuck in stone. If the Bible was stuck in stone, it wouldn't be the living word.
That's what I brought you in, baby. But when you look at rallies and you see like the brother or somebody that's behind Trump,
It is the greatest story ever told.
when you see the strategically placed blacks behind,
So the story got to keep telling for it to be the greatest story ever told.
This is not me. Look at one rally, and they're telling you who to hate, and saying, deport them, and saying.
Even after Armageddon, once we destroy these motherfuckers, it's another 1,000 years of jubilee. Okay, this thing don't stop, baby. Okay,
One is one is blame. And
we're just going through a tumultuous time right now because the Wonder Bridge won't succeed their power. You know what I mean? And they're doing everything in their power to keep power when they shouldn't. When they should just yield it back over to the people who they stole it from because they know they stole it.
Groceries.
right?
It's just like if you stole a bike and the person found you, you're like, bro, that's my bike. Are you gonna really argue with this nigga? He caught you. Just give the bike back. All right, man, you got me. Damn, how you even find a nigga? But you got motherfuckers gonna fight and vehemently fight with a nigga. This my bike. This not your bike. How you know? Because they so scared to get in trouble because they got caught. If you don't give that shit back, Wonder Bread, you got caught, Wonder Bread. It was a good run. You tried it. You got everybody in on it. It was a nice run. But it's over, nigga. We woke up to it, nigga. It was a nice try, you know. It was a pleasure. You took the paperwork and erased my name and wrote your name on it. Nice play. I commend you. We clap it up. We'll clap it up. You subjugated the people, you know what I mean? You even tricked the stupid women into liking you. Nice play. Nice play, but it's over. We woke up now. It's over. The man has woke up. Yeah, me, you got to deal with me. We ain't talking about her. You can fuck her all you want, but you got to deal with me now. You gotta deal with me after you done fucking her. After you go send me away to go work and you fuck her and you pull your pants up, once I find out, I'm gonna beat you to the white meat, okay? Yeah, and then once I catch you, it's over for you, okay? Yeah, I mean, so you do whatever you want with them little hoes in the woods like you been doing. Nobody tripping off that shit. Yeah, but when a nigga catch you this time, boy, when we catch you this time, boy, word on the street is you don't exist no more after this time. All of them. Your kids, all of that shit gone, my pimp. It's all gone, pimp. Everything y'all worked so hard for gone. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that how the Lord works? Lord let you go all the way to 99.9 and then put the blue screen on your shit. Nah, ain't that about a bitch? Right when you thought it was gonna download, goddamn download freeze. Ain't that a bitch? Who remembers those days back in the day? You got the download on this long ass download, 6-hour download or some shit from the torrent. The fucking and then the jump failed some way through the download, and you be like, God damn. God damn, it was almost done. Then you gotta keep trying to reload the shit, and it's just a corrupt file. You just a corrupt file, Wonder Bread. It's just one of them type of situations. We thought it was a good download, but it ended up being a corrupt file. Time to delete. Time to put it in the goddamn trash can and delete that bitch. Would you like to delete this file permanently? Yes. Yes. Yes.
They would get mad. They would say, well, that's hysteria. Why is she laughing? That's signs of her senility. It's erratic for her to laugh. But that's rooted in a way of seeing just laughter. Joy is not a sign of dementia or a sign of deviousness.
But you say dance for 39 minutes.
But dance for 39 minutes when you're supposed to be asking a question.
Right.
And you pretend like it's the same thing.
Do you remember when Michelle Obama wore the sleeveless dress?
I mean, yes. Would you like to delete?
Nobody
Yes.
said anything about the new.
I'm doing my thing, boys.
layout that Trump's wife had.
Yeah, I have that.
Boy, Money Booty Tank, we coming for you, baby.
You have what?
That layout.
It's sitting there. I'm eating grapes and said, nigga, we come.
As he should be.
We eating grapes, shit, nigga.
Just say, hey,
Protein powder, all that shit, nigga.
Like, look.
Yeah, man. I want them.
We coming, baby.
Yeah, I'm with her.
I don't even care.
And y'all better hope y'all killed that nigga. And you better, you know if that nigga, boy, that nigga is gonna be hell to pay if that nigga. You better hope he don't get back up.
Don't do all the explaining.
Cause you know that big nigga gonna be pissed. You better hope he gonna get back up, boy. That's all I know.
But
It's gonna be hell to pay behind that shit, boy.
What makes me laugh is
That's all I know.
Why do people think it wouldn't be?
I better hope my nigga don't get back.
Something's never happened before. That means it's pretty hard to do.
He gonna be
Never
tight, bro.
Right.
He gonna be
It's
tight.
supposed to be.
Tight.
So it is supposed to be hard. This is supposed to be hard to do. And so all these people who are fretting and wondering and worrying and all that kind of stuff never takes patience and strength and stick to it. Never is never going to be eroded by fretting.
We doing good though. It's all good.
Say that you have to be determined to make it happen. You're asking a nation to do something. It's
Eye for an eye, but that means you gonna get my eye.
California,
Who told you that?
Never have an example. There are many states that have. A lot. The majority.
Nah, we just gonna poke your eyes out, nigga. Nah.
What do you think will happen this year?
I think
It's tag, but no tag backs, nigga. Nigga, when you get tagged, but it ain't no tag backs, you dig.
Well, in
You did.
Georgia, the turnout was.
But there's no tags back, nigga. You can tag, but it ain't no tag back, bitch.
And when we think Georgia, we think Atlanta.
Look at that shit, boy. You see my shit sparkling? Let's take a moment for the jury.
Tells you how enthusiastic.
Let's take a moment for the nigga with the hottest jury in the goddamn game right now.
How Kamala's eroding.
Come on now, you ain't seen a nigga with these jury. Well, come on, man. My jury game is just too.
What you haven't.
This ain't no grandma. My shit don't look grandma. When you see my shit, every time you see me with new jewelry, but my shit look debonair. My shit debonair. This ain't no grandma jewelry. It don't look like I went and I rummaged around through my grandma's motherfucking shit and put her shit on, nigga, her knickknacks on, boy. Cause a lot of you niggas be looking like y'all wearing old lady jewelry. Y'all be going in there to ice box with them Habibis, and them Habibis be selling you niggas that old lady jewelry on blood. Ice box, stop selling my people them old lady jewelry. You Habibi ass niggas. You Habibi ass niggas. Don't think we don't see you out there tricking them stupid ass niggas that can't read. Yeah, I mean, you got them niggas giving you 200K, and them niggas can't even read. They won't even give a tutor 50K.
Why is it they two-sided? If we're being
But they'll give your dumb ass 200,000 for that grandma jewelry, boy. I see you over there, Icebox. I see you over there, Tracks. I see you niggas, boy. That's why we coming for you niggas next year, boy. It's all jewelry now, nigga. We taking all that shit back,
Why is
nigga.
that not a real story?
Yeah, I mean, be on the lookout. Look at my neck right now. This shit gonna be covered.
Texas, like
Look at that shit, boy. We don't do no tattoos, so it ain't gonna be no neck tattoo.
So if we're being honest,
I don't do no neck
we should have
tattoos.
a
We don't do that shit.
two-sided approach. Yes,
I can't let a nigga draw on me. That's another thing. Don't let these niggas draw on you. You not no piece of paper.
You want me to see.
Don't let them niggas draw on you like a piece of paper. Money, boo.
Thing is to erode.
See, I'm gonna break all this shit. See, that's why they don't want a nigga really out here. Come on now, what out of all the years, whoever's watching this shit on the
And we
replay,
saw that just in her campaign.
out of all the years you've been alive,
$1 billion.
you ain't never heard a nigga tell you not to get the tattoos because you don't want a nigga to draw on you. I'm the first nigga that you heard say some shit like that, cause I'm spitting real facts, nigga. You see me, I'm a real motherfucker. Hey, what would I want? Tattoos all on this good brown skin. Then you're not gonna be able to see my good golden skin. You're not gonna see all this honey glazed chicken tender. You ain't gonna get to see all this good chicken tender if I cover it all up with motherfucking Wonder Bread ink. Come on now, cause you know the ink come from the Wonder Bread too. Come on now, everything come from the Wonder Bread. Come on now, your whole life has been created by the Wonder Bread, nigga. Think about it. Think about it. No, that's not true. No, right. China, they was fucking you up over there, China. Japan, you know what happened to you. Philippines, you know what they did to you. Aborigines, you know what they did to you. India, you know what the British East India Trading Company did to you. Come on, let's play. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. You Hamites, you know what the Dutch, the Portuguese, and all them niggas did to you. Stop playing with me. Come on, all of you niggas. You Mayans, you know what Francisco Pizarro did to you. You Aztecs, you know what Hernando Cortez did to you. Come on, whoa, money Buddha. Money Buddha. Come on, Buddha, you done put the charge on them all. You know them all. I know them all. Palestine, you know what the Rothschild did to you. Come on. Go, preach.
So you know why? Because you make money.
I'm telling you the truth out here, boy. See, Rachel Maddow, all that conspiracy theories. Yeah, conspiracy theory. Oh, it's a conspiracy theory. The Balfour Declaration is a conspiracy theory. Come on, yeah, come on, really, Rachel, really, Rachel. Is it really a conspiracy, or do you just not like the truth because you niggas are liars? You're filthy fucking liar, thief, conniving pieces of shit, and your time is almost up.
Seafood company in Thailand, right? They're the largest bed seafood. And they decided we're gonna buy Red Lobster since we got so much seafood. And we're gonna buy Red Lobster. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a $20 all-you-can-eat shrimp promotion. And in Thailand, they weren't aware how much niggas love shrimp and had stimulus. It's over. Wow. They ate the earth out of shrimp. Put them out of business. Sister was like, we tried to tell you.
That's what y'all don't want to hear, though. Y'all don't want to hear that, though, do ya? Y'all just want to have a good time here. Okay, let me change the show up. Hi, everybody. Hi, you all want to be friends? You want to be my friend? I got to do friendly things with me. And we're never going to say anything bad to one another. We're just going to be friends forever.
But if you just like him, you scared to say it. You're scared to say it. You get swatted.
Even in the party.
Yeah. You're scared to say it. So what you gonna do is go on that voting booth and pretend like you.
You don't want to be my friend forever, forever and ever.
But the thing, like,
that's what y'all getting yourselves into. See, y'all just ain't heard him change his voice yet. It's coming. If she wins, you'll get to hear it. You'll see who he really is and what he really feels, and he ain't your friend. He's not as friendly as he makes himself think he is. Yeah, a little secret. He's not your friend, and he was never your friend. But you'll learn that the hard way.
This is a comedy show.
This the dude talking about somebody put the it was something with his.
You all will learn the hard way.
I haven't laughed that hard.
It's coming. The punchline is coming. That's why she might win. Just because God wants y'all to see. He might let y'all get the punchline.
Young comments that you would never see. Right?
If she win, boy, it's gonna be the most dangerous time you've ever seen in your whole life.
A lot of people come by, but
this lady is gonna rock the fucking house, boy. She gonna rock that junk, boy. She gonna rock the bow, boy. You better grab on to something like how John Luke, whatever, Kirk and them, when the ship used to get hit, them niggas all trying to grab on to something. You better hold on to something, nigga. Well, she's about to rock this motherfucker, boy. She gonna rock that bitch, boy. She gonna rock that, boy. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know.
Because you see people where it's like
she gonna rock that bitch. You must never dated a black girl before. She'll be black then, bitch. You'll be a black bitch then. She gonna show you who she is then.
It's still like that.
Yeah, but a lot too.
The mask will definitely come off then, boy. You'll really get to meet Camilla. This ain't Camilla. You'll get to meet her soon enough.
I heard that.
You'll see who she really is soon enough.
I like all of them.
You silly people.
I love the idea that the art form I love so much is going to stay alive because it's going different directions that I'm incapable of seeing. Wow. I don't have that perspective.
What keeps you out there? What keeps you so active? Because it's obvious, man, you one of the kings.
I love it. Yeah. I love what I do. I love this. You come one day, you'll see these. I get in the back, I have me a drink, smoke a cigar, and I bring
Come on now, you just said he's gonna have a drink and smoke a cigar.
It's women that'll come like they'll never put me up somewhere. Will you go up here?
Come on now. This nigga over here. I gotta over here use my voice. I gotta use my deep voice now. I'm losing my voice again. Oh, I gotta talk like this. Alright, talk like this now. When my voice, you gotta talk from deep like here. When you're a drill sergeant, they teach you to talk like this. If you're a drill sergeant, goddamn it, when I say that, you gotta talk down here because if you talk like that, you're gonna fuck up your voice. So you gotta talk from your fucking base. Goddamn it, you motherfuckers.
Did Aaron do something like that though? Huh? Did Eric Blake do something like that? Did he come on that?
But Eric's fucking
right.
That's a nigga right there. I ain't got He shouldn't be allowed anywhere. No, what he did was, I'm talking about if somebody's having a set or they're not as fun. Like there's this whole.
You talking about like comedy beef?
Oh, damn it.
You can't do
But
this.
it's all good, everybody.
It's
It's not a goddamn game.
And I'm not trying to create no patterns.
We're not playing fucking games with these motherfuckers.
Someplace where you can have
It all, goddammit. It's the fucking Money Buddha.
Everybody get $100.
It's the goddamn Money Buddha fucking show. It's my goddamn show. You hear me, you motherfuckers? You hear me? It's the goddamn Money Buddha show. Damn, I look good, goddammit. Goddammit, this is why they want to kill a nigga. Goddammit, nigga look good. Nigga looks good, doesn't he? Boy, it feels good to be a black man. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. God damn it, it feels good.
But it's just a.
God damn it, it feels good to be a goddamn Hogan man. The Hogan man.
That really was our pain. Don't have a nigga's wings when he finished. See what happens.
All right, man.
Reveal how freely
We're having too much fun. Had a little fun with you guys. A little fun, man. A little fun with you guys. We should go, man. Let's shop, man. Should we shop? Put these niggas out of business? Cause I said we was gonna put them out of business. Don't think, what's his name? Bulgario. Don't think I'm fucking taking that shit light, Bulgario. You racist motherfuckers. We gonna put that shit out of business with your ugly ass $40,000 watches. You bitch ass nigga.
And those were whole wing days.
Yeah, man.
And they ugly as shit too. Your pieces are ugly, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. I never buy that shit.
Mexico, kids from Thailand. Like
If somebody gave me that shit, I'd give it to somebody else as a gift. Stop playing. That shit trash. That shit look ugly. The serpentine watch. Yeah, I studied all up on you, boy. That serpent shit is ugly. It don't even look scary or nothing, boy. That shit looks stupid. And it look tight. It look like it's gonna fall off and I'm gonna lose it or something and then be mad that I spent 50 grand on that piece of shit and bought it from you at the bet. Yeah, I'm talking bad about your shit now. I'm talking bad about your shit now. Unless you gonna send me one in the mail, then I might change my mind. You gonna send a nigga one, then you know we gonna put it water on the bridge. It's water under the bridge, then nigga, if you gonna send a nigga one. Until then, fuck you. Till you gonna do right by me, everything you do, nigga. Everything you do, nigga. They like color purple and shit, nigga. Till you do right by me, Bugadio. Everything you fucking. This nigga Money Buddha didn't put the curse on them niggas. Everything you do, Bugadio, gonna fall to the ground until you do right by me, Bugadio.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because I remember even like how you would say like Maverick Flats, Comedy Act Theater, like they were spots. Even if you did, you know, Comedy Store on.
Your shit empty anyway, though. Let's not get it twisted. It wasn't nobody in there either, nigga. Don't play now. Don't play now. Nobody thinking, nobody checking for you, nigga. Don't get it twisted, nigga. Oh, wow. Look at that right there. See, that's when I'm going to make something like that. See, when I drop my fashion, you ain't never seen no shit like this. When I start dropping my shit. When I drop my fashion, nigga, boy, because I'm a real fashionista, nigga. I really did this shit, nigga. I'm a real fashionista, nigga.
And you would tell jokes for 2 minutes, and whoever was the funniest, they got $50. So it was no place for us to work. I never went to the Comedy Store because they would never let me there before.
Let me show
By the
y'all.
time I was famous, I said,
Let me show y'all how we really rock this shit.
So it's not.
Oh, you see that look? Look at that look, dog. Come on, Bugadio. You don't even know how to be fly, nigga. You niggas don't even know, dog. Dog, look at that shit, bro. I'm the real nigga, bro.
That were not raised in a traditional way, using.
I'm improvising this all this week.
To get on.
This improvised right here.
You remember, what was it, Barbary Coast?
Yep. Oh my lord.
I said the strip joint.
I'm trying to maintain that twist.
Birdland West, Miss Wiz, the Page Four.
Come on. Look at that drip. Look at the drip.
We have a place that's a real company.
Come on, nigga. This is what I do. I'm a real fashion designer, blood. Look at that. That shit is fly. Look at that, man. Let me show my peoples, bro. Because I'm just a fly ass nigga. Look what I just created, dog.
And then are you still coming out on Thursday nights too?
So Thursday, I'll leave tonight. Tomorrow I'll go. I'll leave tomorrow morning at 11. I'll fly to Vegas. I do a corporate gig for a company, corporate gig. Then I go to San Diego, San Antonio. Then I'll be there till Monday. And then Tuesday, I'll go from San Antonio to Atlanta, spend the day with my grandchildren in Atlanta. Then Tuesday night, I do a summit for BET. And then I come home on Wednesday, and then I'll go to San Antonio on Thursday. San Jose on Thursday. That's how it is.
Do you ever forget where you are?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Nope.
Gotcha. And those
Just like I never forget nobody's name.
Right.
You know.
Hey man, corporate gigs, are those harder?
No.
I always hear that they're harder because it could be a stuffy crowd or
Well, I don't care. I still get the money. It's
Yeah,
already in.
you're like, yeah.
Laugh or not, niggas, mine. Alright.
Like it's not like they're gonna be
Right, we
deducted.
gonna do all
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
You were so outlandish. Well, I was outlandish for my time.
Yeah,
I did
man.
that.
What kind of time do you do when you do like corporate art?
This
Are you
was
an
gonna
hour
be-
man or 30 minutes or?
I gotta do 15 minutes and then do like shake hands with people and all that kind of stuff.
Damn,
I remember Jay Leno used to give me corporate gigs all the time.
Jay Leno?
He used to give me corporate gigs all the time. And I would go, they stopped because you can't talk like you do. Like he would say, you can't say the things you do on stage. So I had
You had to learn.
3 corporate gigs and Jay Leno never got me another one
Oh,
after
really?
that.
Damn. Like,
No.
you didn't know, you didn't read the room well or what?
I didn't care about the room.
This is easy money. Yeah, this is easy money, man.
Yeah.
I remember when Charlie Murphy was like, "Fuck y'all, I got my check."
That's it. But I've had some great ones. It's just
Right.
to me, the art form is what it is. I think it's like a meal at Taco Bell. It's all the same ingredients, just folded a different way.
Tough crowd, guys.
It's all the same.
It's money booty.
It's a chicken burrito
It's
cheese,
money booty,
but
guys.
he folded in a taco.
It's looking money booty, boy. It's a tough crowd out there, boy. It's a tough crowd. We out here now.
Comedy still, I love it, man.
I love it. It is the most
Oh yeah, that's the shit.
subversive art
They
form.
shot my
I
nigga.
think it's what hip hop used to be.
And what the reason why I ask you that is because we recently had George Lopez in, right?
Mm-hmm. He's one of my
George-
dearest friends.
Yeah, and I know that. And George was almost like, I'm shooting my last, HBO comedy special.
Right.
And it's not that he felt like he was riding into the sunset. He was just, it's a different ride. He not keeping the same momentum and schedule that you are.
But yes, he does.
Really?
George got to go from, like, I do radio every day, right?
Mhm.
George is on the set every day.
Gotcha.
But I think that there are people like that. Like, when you're a comics comic, you die with gigs on the books.
Mhm.
Like when Charlie Murphy died,
Right.
he was supposed to be somewhere that next day.
Right.
He was supposed to be somewhere. It wasn't like, and I think, you ever seen a dude like you work for the city a long time, or you had this job for a long time, and then you stop doing it, and 2 weeks later you did.
Yeah. Retire and die. Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I do till I can't do it. And I think George is too. I think George is.
Right,
And
yeah.
I can't be in his head, but I can't imagine him not having a microphone.
Yeah. Or when you stop something and you're like, damn, I want that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I
can't.
That's why you see so many hip hop artists like, man, I'm retired.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why would you want to do something? You like my wife is always, how long you gonna do it? How long am I gonna like? That's like asking somebody how long I'm be in love with you. How long? Like that's you gonna ask that. Like how long am I gonna want to eat?
Yeah.
You gonna have another meal?
Like, yeah, here you go breathing again.
Yeah, that, man, come on. That's it. I think they
Do you enjoy the travel still?
No,
Right.
I don't.
No. Man, how many miles do you have?
I have on American. I have 6 million miles.
Jeez.
On
I can definitely get you to Vegas.
man, you know what? This is a true story. So I have 6 million miles on American. I have 2.5 on 3 million on Delta, and like 1 million on United. So, but I remember I was in Dallas years and years ago, and they, how they call it, you come to the, and I thought, oh man, something happened.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me, why don't you ever upgrade? And I didn't know what that, I don't know what it is. He said, well, you take, at that time they gave you books, and they said you tear a coupon out, you ask for an upgrade, you get one. I said, okay, well, how many I have? She said, enough to never write coach again. Yeah, man, I have not been to coach since.
Working out in the hives back there.
I get in the plane, I'm making close that curtain, because I don't like all that suffering going back into it. This burrito salty, yes, because it's made from the tears of the coach. Oh, wow.
Piece of shit.
Wow, this tastes like despair.
When they have to walk in from the
Oh
front
my God.
door.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh. My security
Don't give
dude.
that hard time for me.
My security dude, David Ted Robles. He's out of he used to be a cop in Oxford, right? And he's been with me for a long time. But every time he don't get upgraded, boy, I just look at him.
Oh, you give it to
stay.
him? Yeah.
Look at you. You're not a real coach because when you get an upgrade, I segregate from
Right.
oh, this is an upgrade. Oh, this.
Hey man, but you still fly commercial? Cause I see
Yeah.
TMZ run up on you all the time, and you coming out of the airport.
Yeah. I like if it makes sense, I do it. Fly private, but if it doesn't, like I'm not gonna pay $60,000 to fly to fly to Dallas.
Right. Yeah, man.
I don't care nothing about. I'm like, come on.
Yeah,
I had
man.
my ass on American.
Yeah, man. Hey man, I'm sure when people when I'm on Southwest, people be like, "What you doing on Southwest?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Man, I'm flying to Vegas."
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Have you tried that Jet Suite X?
Oh yeah, man.
That's
yeah.
the shit.
Yeah, man.
It's almost like private.
Yeah, Jet Suite. Yeah. We were gonna fly to Vegas when we did the Canelo fight.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man, but they didn't offer you guys the flight.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
went to Southwest with them.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh, really?
oh no, I leave them.
Oh, really? No. Just meet me out there.
Yeah, come on.
Right.
We're not doing
Yeah,
that.
the altar.
Like if it's we'll go somewhere. Like it's me, Eugene, and Lou, who's my road manager, right? And so we'll go somewhere, and the rooms will be $1,500, for a basic room. And I'm like, well, I know where I'm staying. You niggas ain't gonna be here.
Right, yeah, yeah.
I'm never gonna do that. I'm never not gonna have luxurious shit.
Right.
Come on.
We have a lobby call
Yeah,
at 7:30. Wherever you coming from, just make sure that you're in the lobby
At all.
at 7:30.
And then they come, they try to use the gym. I tell them, like,
Yeah.
if you use liabilities and you ain't really from here,
Yeah.
I'm like a white person. He doesn't belong.
Excuse me.
What the fuck? Did you just hear that bitch shit? This nigga that said he gonna tell on his own people. God damn. What a bitch nigga.
Beef, that's wait for it. Square. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And I'm ready. For the Krabby Patty collab meal you're craving, gotta be Wendy's.
Yeah. Hey man, I remember one time I was on the plane and it seemed like it was this girl that she couldn't have been on an airplane before.
Yeah,
And she got on, man, and she just sat down in first class.
yeah.
And she didn't know, and no one questioned it.
No.
You know
She's a
what I'm
white
saying?
woman, though, right?
No, she was assistant.
Oh.
Yeah.
One
That's
time.
surprising, huh?
Yes, it is. I
Yeah.
remember one time this old white lady got on, right? And we were coming from New York, right? So they made this announcement, and they go, we can't take any more, you can't have any more luggage.
Right.
Carry on. So I was sitting in first class, and she put her luggage in the first class bed.
Ooh.
And they said, "Oh, Mr. Hughley, we have no more luggage, no more room for carry-ons." I said, "That lady right there doesn't belong in first class.
Right.
This is an interloper right here."
Yeah, right. Yeah. Get her stuff out of this
And they
storage.
came and they made an announcement, came in to get her bag and take it back to 24C. And I said, yes.
Oh, man.
You can't come in here with, you don't even have Samsonite.
Yeah,
What do you-
I mean, that's one of those things like, okay, now yours 39 acres. You know what I'm saying? I take 1 acre off of that because, I got you.
Is this a Target carry-on? Oh, no. You
Yeah.
can have this.
Hey man, I'm good at making you feel like, excuse me, man. Hey man, you did. Hey dude, even if I was on a plane, I'm like, good work, bro.
Yeah, my man. Disdain.
Yeah.
You here with a Mason carry-on?
Excuse me. Alright, excuse me. You one of them people in first class, did you pull the curtain and make sure it snaps?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't do that.
No, no.
I really don't do that. But
Nah,
you know, with
it
my
sounds
people,
good.
I do though.
Right.
Like I'm better than them now. Come on.
Right.
I'm better than them.
With your crew?
Come on now.
Right.
Man, like I don't carry bags. Like I don't like you know how you. This is how bad I am. You know how you be ready. We go from city to city, right?
Right.
I won't even close my bag. I'll put stuff in it, and then they got to come in and close. They be like, "How am I supposed to get close? How did I get it close?"
Right.
You know what? You are being very ungrateful.
Oh,
I'm
man.
grateful.
Is that your staff?
Yeah,
your
man.
crew?
Oh, yeah. Nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
better than them.
Yeah, man. Look at the market.
I'd be like, well, you're talking like you're paying for shit, aren't you?
Yeah. Hey, man.
Like, they gotta stop talking when I come into the room. I'm kidding. But,
Nah,
but I am better than them.
Right. Hey, man, do you still enjoy being with other comedians? Like, do you watch sets or do you just...
I love their people. I love George Lopez.
Mhm.
I love Sid the Editor. I
Yeah,
love
man.
Earthquake. I love them.
Do they keep you sharp, too?
I've seen them recently that they've been so good that it made me start writing again.
Wow.
But I love them. What I love about Earthquake is that I love to see how people are finally getting him now.
Yeah, man.
Like, and I love how, like, George Lopez is the Richard Pryor of the Latin community. Like, he's a luminary.
Yeah.
And I love that about them. Said, I've never heard anybody say anything bad. When that Cat Williams thing happened with Said, I was so happy that somebody said something bad about him. I called him. I said, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear somebody shit on you. I've never had it happen. I was so happy.
Hey, man. Is Seth the one that he's out punching
Yeah,
in?
nigga, that made me so happy.
Yeah,
Because I've never heard anybody say anything bad about Sid. I played it over and over again. I'm like, oh.
Hey, man, but Cat Williams, when he sat down with Shannon Sharp, can you bring his computer up for me?
Yeah.
When he sat down with him, he was like, oh, there'll be no DL slang. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I love him too.
Yeah, man. Do you have a relationship with Cat? Like,
Me and Cat used to play golf all the time. Right?
Mhm.
He's the only dude I've ever played with that he'll, you know how the tee goes this way, right?
Right.
He'll hit it that way, and it goes straight. I'm like, that's how he sees the world too. He hit it one way, but it goes, and I would be looking at him. I go, hey, Cat, the tee's that way, nigga. I know it is.
Yeah.
He would
does he have a good golf game?
he's not long, but he don't miss short range.
Wow.
He don't miss. And you think, oh, nigga, you ain't gonna get it. And he
Right.
doesn't. So he got so good, I was like, I ain't playing with this nigga no
Hey,
more.
man, have you had a conversation with Shannon Sharp since he's been? Because I remember when Cat Williams sat down with Shannon Sharp, he was like, oh, come on, Cat.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna come in. And he was
Yeah.
like, everybody's going.
Yeah.
And you see now that
I won't.
everybody's doing Shannon Sharp.
It's that bitch.
Mm.
That,
Have you-
I'm proud. I think I'm proud of what. I mean, obviously he's a black man. I'm proud of it. It's just not my thing. I didn't like the way it made comedy look, and I didn't like the way I felt about it. So
Mhm.
it seemed predatory to me.
Mhm.
I think that the initial people that went on there because
Yeah.
I remember when Skip did what he did today. There was a concerted effort by people to make sure that they treated this brother right.
Yeah. Like
They
he showed up.
Right, and then
Right.
the very people that showed up got shit on. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Did you do any Shannon Sharp early? Did you?
He was
I know
my,
Steve
actually
showed
my
up.
favorite. He was my favorite tight end. He was one of my favorite football.
Really?
But I just don't. I didn't like how that went.
You ever
And
did
that's-
a show early on when we all
and,
showed
and
up?
the thing, I was supposed to come on, and it kept being a scheduling thing. And I'm glad I didn't, because then I'd have been in that bullshit.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just it's a matter of principle. Well, you do Vlad, I like Vlad. That's my dude. I like you. I fuck with you. If I'm
Right.
on, I don't have to tell people why I do shit or why I don't do shit. I fuck with the people I fuck with, and if I don't, I wish them well, but I ain't got to fuck with them.
Do you get a lot of flack for doing Vlad?
Yeah. Well, that would mean that I would pay attention to it.
Right. Yeah. And you know one thing,
That would mean that I would
there's a
pay
lot of
attention
people
to
that hate Vlad and they say certain things, right? But when you do Vlad, right, and Vlad TV, for one, you know where you're going.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times, a lot of people clip the mic on themselves, and it's not like you just went to go sit down and then Vlad walked in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really trip off of, like how people get so upset because somebody went to Vlad and they gave an interview and they probably said too much. If that's the
It's
case.
not, to me, it's this. Every time I am here, it has taken us a while to get here. Like,
Right.
it's always scheduled, but I always want to.
Thank you.
There are people I fuck with, and people just like people don't fuck with me. And I
Right.
can understand that. What I'm not is a group thing. I don't have to believe what you believe just because you believe it. I'm comfortable standing in my belief system. There are things I do because I will, and things that I do because I won't. But all that old foolishness about you know, on my time. I don't even read like what people say.
Right.
Because what they think about is none of my business.
Right. Can you imagine if you paid all that attention to it?
Yeah. But if somebody thinks about me is none of my, like, you know what they said? I would have to
Right.
care.
You said you have to
Yeah.
care.
I love me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
One of one, huh?
Nigga, I love to hear what I gotta say. I
Right.
fuck with me.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, nigga, I'm so glad you're here.
Right? Yeah. I'm so glad I showed up, man.
I do. I don't really care like the things that people. I just don't. It just doesn't fade.
Yeah, man.
Maybe it's because I'm 60, but I don't care.
And it's a lot of outside chatter.
Yeah.
You know, like everything, and I always say this when we have people in the neighborhood too, dear. I'm like, it used to be a critic
Well,
would
you
write.
made me late. Now I'm late for my show.
Oh shit, we wrap up.
There you go.
And it's like every time you come here, I make you late for your show.
Because I was late for mine.
But
Shit rolls downhill. It's like domino.
But I don't even know what I was leading into. But anyway.
Talking about Kid, you said he loves himself.
She over there taking notes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever it is about to be brilliant.
It was.
Whatever
And you know
I
what?
was
I fucked it all up.
Yeah,
See,
but
that's
you
what
know what, man? Hey, but it is what it is, right?
I do.
Hey, man, tonight at about 10:30, I'm like,
Yeah.
shit,
Don't you ever do that?
deal. Oh my God, what? I
I
remember
fuck
in
with
the car.
people with great, to me, it doesn't matter what they do to somebody else. I fuck with people with great spirits to me.
Mm-hmm.
To me.
Right.
Like, I never fucked with Puffy. Never. I never thought, I was like,
Right.
I never, it just never, it never, there was something.
Why not when everybody
I
was
just
there?
didn't think it was that dope.
Really?
I didn't. Like, the shit, like, why do I think it's dope to be in all white and have an orgy? Yes.
Did you know about, like, because I've been to Diddy's parties,
Yeah.
right? Did you know about, like, Freak Off, even if you didn't know the title, did you know that things
I mean,
were
you could hear
happening?
stuff, but it just didn't appeal to me.
But you knew that things were
I
happening.
can't say I knew because in order to know, I'd have
Not to know.
But
But
I heard about it.
because let me tell you, like I've been to the 50th.
Right.
He's been around my entire career.
Right.
So it'd be like, oh, you know, the BET after party, the
Right.
All-Star Weekend after party. I've been there, but I'm so glad to DL that I can look and say I didn't know. And you know, there's some people are nervous as fuck right
Yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm literally
Yeah.
sitting here
Yeah.
and I am not nervous at
Yeah.
all. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I'm not nervous about that.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not saying that there's other people. I'm not saying that.
I'm not nervous about this part. Yeah.
Because to me, it had never appealed to me. I have been places and I went. This scene, and I ain't no Bible thumper, no shit like that.
Right.
But I like the devil is here. I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
nah. You know, it's places that you go where it seems just dark, and I'm like, nah. Like, so I never, like, my kids used to get up. Why don't you go here? How come you do it? Everybody going in. How come you? Nah,
Yeah.
I never.
And the thing with me too, bro, is I built a comfortable house. I love to go home.
Yeah.
I love staying at home. So even when there's like everybody's going to this, like I don't need to be here. And I think that's what saved me in my career as well. Or not even my career, just saved me as a human being. Is that I know how to go home and I didn't just
See,
have
here's
to
the
be
thing.
there.
I think I can agree, but I think it's a cat that I fuck with, and he's always like a guru to me, and I always, whatever you're looking for is looking for you. Everything you looking for is looking for you. Everything. And it's looking for you with the same amount of vigor and intent. Everything you looking for is looking for you. Remember I said if you go looking for trouble, it'll find you.
It'll find you. Yeah,
Everything you looking for is looking for you. There was nothing in me that needed to be in that circumstance. There was nothing in me that needed to be in. There are other circumstances I find myself in.
Right.
But in that circumstance, there was never, like, I never thought that was.
What do you feel about this whole cancel culture?
What happened to cancer?
Right.
Who really got cancer? What the people gonna
Or
say?
not even the
you.
culture not the cancel culture. What about the gotcha?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the gotchas are real, bro.
And they get you.
Yeah, man.
But what I found is, if people fuck with you, they fuck with you. Like it's people that just are your fans and they ride with you. That's how
Right.
you hear this long.
Right, yes, sir.
And sometimes it's like that skin. Same skin you got on, ain't the same skin will be there tomorrow. Look the same, but there are people that fall off, people that come on. But as long as you being something in you, something they recognize, something in you, something that sparks and they appeal to, you will always be all right. You got a skill set. You got something to sell when cotton and corn won't. That's what, and you need something to sell and nothing else. And that's what you have. Like, that's why you get a lot of people will be doing something else, but you're doing this.
Yeah.
A lot of people would look at the accoutrements of success and say a different thing. So it's not eat.
Big news! Green Pan is bringing healthy cooking to the countertop with the touch of a button. It's easy with Green Pan toxin-free ceramic non-stick. Do it all with the essential Smart Skillet. Sear, saute, simmer, steam, stir fry, and more. Or go slow with the slow cooker and make family-sized meals with big flavor. Green Pan Small Appliances, a powerful way to cook healthy and easy.
Easy to be where you are.
Hey man, and I remember what I was gonna say. It was about critics and how you say you don't read, you don't care about what people say about you, you know, because that showed that you care.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when we were, you know, years ago, it always used to be there was a critic that wrote something, you know, for the time, for this, for this, for that. You know, if it was the hip hop publication, it was like the Source magazine, or I want, you know, a certain amount of mics, and it was like, you know, your peer group. Now with the device, everybody's a critic.
Yeah.
And everybody feel like they can get to you, and everybody, it seemed like they would rather shoot you the nastiest shit than the compliment.
Well, I think the most expensive real estate on the face of the earth is what's between your ears.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only like you said, you like peace in your home.
Yeah.
I think that it was hard fought because I would imagine they hadn't always been there. I imagine that is a place you get to.
Right.
Like it's like when you get to a place where you want to relax, you want that there's something you're getting away from, something you had to.
Right.
If you know that this is where you feel peace, you know when you're happy.
Right.
So I think that there are so many people who like this is the funniest thing in the world. When I see those people who pay for blue checks,
yeah,
but yet are always saying the most nigga, you pay for people to validate you and you expect me to give a fuck about what you think.
Right.
You pay more to be recognized than I do for Netflix. Shut the fuck up.
Right, yeah, validation,
about?
man. I gotta have it.
Why do I care what you think? When you pay to people to tell you what you think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
you
I
subscribe to people that you subscribe. Like you sign up and pay money for people to think you.
So I can go to your page and say, oh look. Yeah. Oh look.
You got a blue check, it must be real.
Got that blue check on there. Yeah, man.
With 30 followers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy how we grew up with people saying, hey, you know, be a leader, not a follower.
Yeah.
And now everything is about follow.
Yeah.
Everything is about follow.
And they say it like and here's the thing that every once in a while you'll see shit. And you know that if you say something back, that they'll make their life.
Oh yeah.
And I like to let them starve.
Yeah.
I like to let them. I see it, nigga, but nobody else will.
Yeah. And I always tell people, I'm like, man, my block is hot. I be like, block. And I don't need to see this. Like,
I don't even block it because I want them to know I saw it and don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't even I don't look at comments or anything. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool.
Yeah.
And years ago, man, I kind of was done with it. I remember Usher had a picture of his son. And the comments were like, oh yeah, son is this and he's this and that cheap ass baby stroller and nothing. And I was like,
Yeah.
to the baby?
Yeah. They don't care.
And I was like, oh, this is
They
it.
don't care.
This is it.
Like,
Nobody care about no fucking baby.
it's the funniest thing in the world. That's the kind of predatory ecosystem that people. But it doesn't. If you're going to do what we do, then you have to, you're going to be exposed to some of that shit. I think there are people like to me, I love the way like Marlon Wayans carries himself. I love the way, like he's by far my favorite way. He's my far, like not just talent, but by far my favorite way.
Why?
I just like the way I like his spirit. But like Marlon,
That's a hard worker too,
He's
bro.
a hard worker. But Marlon will call me, don't let him get to you. I'm like, fuck that, Marlon. I'm gonna do what I want. Like,
Yeah.
But when they get to him, like,
Oh, man.
hey, where's all that peace now? Nigga?
Yeah, man.
Where's all that?
I saw him. I guess he and Vlad had a little situation too. And I saw him like on another interview say something about
he wasn't
about Vlad.
No. But what he did one time, I remember my old man that died, right? This couple like six years ago, and I'm doing a gig in San Francisco, and I get a call from Mark, and he said, "I know you just lost your old man." I said, "Yeah," and I didn't know. I don't know where to put it. He said, "Man, look, I don't play golf, and I know you do, but you tell me where to meet you, and I'll play golf with you until you feel better." And I went, "I'll never not fuck you. Never." And he did it. Like he would have never told me about this, but I did. Just like I watched George do things that no one knows he did. I watched Earthquake do things that no one would ever know he did. I watched Cat do things that no one ever would know he did. Say do things. So to me, it isn't just about their talent, but who they are as men and the things that they've done that no one would know about.
Right, and they don't say it to the world.
Right. And then you hear them say things, people say things, you're like, well, that ain't the nigga.
That ain't the person I know.
Nah. So I can't say anything about it.
Well, D, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get him out there. I know you got a job, a gig.
Yeah. Hopefully, I still got one.
I need to come and do your show.
The Russian. Nah.
Hey man, I need to come and do your show.
Yeah, you can come to my show.
You got a lot of intelligence over there.
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen the niggas I work with? My slow son is there over there.
Oh man. Hey D, when you would come out and talk about your son, did you get a backlash? But that's your son. Yeah.
Who? Like who? Like I remember I did this joke. It's true. Like my mother, she's going through like dementia. Like anybody dealing with a parent with dementia knows the initial signs of dementia, they become mean.
Yeah.
But my mama's always been mean, so we can't even really tell.
Mama got the stove on, but
I think it's Saturday.
Right.
But I think when like my mother, I think with somebody who's been abusive to you and they get dementia, you should get a little bit of it too. That way everybody can get shit together. Like,
right.
Who are you? Wow. I don't know you either. like my wife. Like see, I've always used her. You see, like I use the dark. Like I use that kind of humor. Right?
Dark comedy, bro.
So, but my wife prays all the time. Like everything. My wife prays. Like my wife prays all. I got a mother with dementia. My oldest daughter got breast cancer. She's 35 years old. Pregnant with my second child. My youngest daughter is a lesbian. My only son is autistic. I'm like, baby, you pray a lot, but I don't think God listens to you. Your prayers. Your prayers is, she's like, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm like, shit.
No, please don't.
Your prayers is fuck this family up.
Yeah, man. Can you please stop praying?
You must have been Job's wife.
Oh man, how do you get comedy out of all
That big
that?
Joe fight.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
You bring it in.
What would you do without
bringing in number
I don't
back.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember we went to.
Don't want to find out.
And like it'd be shit like my daughter married, my youngest daughter got married. It was she got married and she married her girlfriend, right? And I wasn't mad that they got married because I love her wife, but they both bought $10,000 wedding dress. So like y'all lesbians, one of y'all could have rented a tuxedo. And this wedding is costing more than a couple got approved.
This shit costs more than what a couple God approved. That's a good one,
You don't see Niecy Nathan's wedding do that.
Oh yeah, Nishi's there. Yeah, they got a good one.
Come on now.
Yeah, they cool as a motherfucker too though.
And so all those things, they just never are like. I just think that humor is in the darkest places and humor is in the light. It just makes me. But they've gotten mad sometimes. They've gotten.
Your family or somebody that you
Yeah. I'm like, go cry the pile of money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Would you wipe your tears with 100? Like, well, why don't you walk around this 6,000 square foot home and
do that.
Yeah, just soak it up.
I love doing this thing. I love it.
Yeah, man, and you do it so well too, brother.
I love it.
You do it so well, man. And we're together at the Yamava on the 14th of December.
I'm trying to get that. I want to do the 31st.
Man, yeah, we're doing December 30th in Vegas. Hopefully, bro. I would love to see you out there.
Because we have I'm doing 6 days with Sid and Earthquake and.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
So, but I'm trying to I love that thing at the Yamava we did.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you killed
But
that.
Only thing is, I only had 15 minutes. I'm like,
oh, really? Well, we could have given you more, but you know what I'm saying. Like, but if we would have got because it was a certain rate, then we would hit 16 minutes, I would have had to pay you full.
Yeah, come on, man.
I was like, can I get the
Golden time.
I was like, can I get the homie love? Never did it. 15 minutes. Cut your
That was
grass.
so fun.
Oh yeah, man, you did it. But you showed to blow up, bro, too. I just know that this year, because I think I wore like a sweatsuit or something, and you and said y'all was suited and
Oh my
booted.
God.
Yeah, man, I felt, you know how they tell you, man, sometimes it's better to be overdressed and underdressed.
Yeah.
It was my show, and I was over there like, oh, Lord have mercy.
Hey, who's the dude sweeping up? That's Big Boy.
Yeah. No, sir, you gotta go through the service. No, it's my show. Oh, okay, we didn't notice you in this bummy ass sweatshirt that you had.
That's how they was treating me out there.
I was like, okay, well, next year, mental notes.
Yeah.
Make sure, give me a hat and everything,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, y'all, you don't fuck
See,
around.
the funny thing about it, I stopped wearing so many hats because people thought I was bald. I was like, no.
Like, no, there's hair up here.
No, a lot. I mean, no offense. I mean,
Right,
you know,
right,
I know.
right.
I mean, you know.
Well,
But, there are some bald people in here, but not me. You know what I'm saying?
right. Well, I still have my hairline. You know what I'm saying? Like, for anybody that want to know. Yeah, I don't have no male pattern baldness yet. Other things are falling off. But, yeah.
Is he a PE teacher? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
and run the
man. Yeah. Put this fucking whistle in my shirt.
Look at the Russian die.
Yeah. Hey, man, we got our guy in here, man.
Red Storm.
Yeah, he's from Russia. Yeah.
Look at Drago.
Yeah. If he dies, he dies.
That's fucked up. If he dies, he dies. If that nigga, if he dies, he dies. Nigga. That nigga think he fucking Apollo Creed and shit. That fucker, if he dies, he dies. But I'm too fresh. Who fresher than me? No, it cannot be.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharp. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. The guy that's stopping by for conversation and a drink today is a certified gold and platinum selling artist, Billboard chart topping, Grammy nominated for hits like Lean Back, Make It Rain, all the way up. He's a rapper, producer, executive, philanthropist, and a cultural icon. The one, the only. Some call him Joe Crack, but we know him as Fat Joe. Joe, what it do?
Oh, man, I love you. Thank you. What an introduction. Yes, I am Fat Joseph, and I'm proud of it.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm proud, and don't cut it again. I himself, too, if you want it.
Where is Joe?
Well, oh, you mean Fat Joe? He's off playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So I'm his rapper replacement. You know what I'm saying? Rapper replacement. Just lean back. Come on, Shannon, lean back. You look a little tensed. I don't dance. I just pull up my pants and do the rock away. You gotta lean back, Shannon.
CJ, is this some kind of joke? Where is Joe?
Shannon, if you can't lean back, maybe we could throw one back.
Well, I ain't gonna pass up an opportunity to have a drink, though.
Okay. Just you and me? Yeah. What is this? Petroleum.
Yeah.
I'm burning up, man!
What's a terror squad?
People think it's terror. Like terror? No, it's terror. It's Mother Earth. Easy peasy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, since
You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck I'm saying, nigga.
Ice Cube.
Ice
I
Cube, nigga.
adore Ice Cube.
This
in
nigga
any
said
way,
Ice
shape,
Cube.
or form. Even in white wine.
When you were writing Lean Back, how did you come up with that?
I just leaned back like this. It just came, you know. Just came.
What about What's Love?
Take my hand. Just feel. That's what love is all about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's it, but okay.
I just want to become friends with you. That's why I'm here.
That's not possible.
Fat Joe.
You're not Fat Joe, though.
I am Fat Joe.
Yeah, that concludes this interview.
Where you going now, man? I started liking this. I think let's get the real Fat Joe here interviewing me.
Okay, guys, let's try this again. I think Fat Joe is back from playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So here we go. He's a multi-platinum selling rapper. He's had hit records in 3 different decades. A New York legend, one of the kings of New York, a cultural icon, Grammy-nominated mega rap star. He's behind 2 of the biggest, most respected anthems, Lean Back and All the Way Up. He's one of the rap industry's first Latino superstars. He's sold millions of records. A highly respected rapper, songwriter, producer, artist, host, actor, author, media personality. A successful executive, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. He's also a healthcare price transparency reform advocate. He's a larger-than-life persona, one of the rap music's most influential artists, one of hip-hop's greatest storytellers. You know him as Joe Crack, but here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Fat Joe.
Thank you so much, my brother.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Today, we're at Alley Lounge on 66 at Resorts World, Las Vegas. Did I do you right,
damn, I just want to be like Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? You know, every time I look at the TV commercials, I see Snoop Dogg,
right,
and he sketches out. He's the football guy. He's the voice. I'm like, that's all I'm trying to be, is Snoop Dogg.
Bro, your career. I mean, when you're growing up, when Fat Joe was growing up, I think you're from the Bronx, right?
That's right.
You're from the Bronx. When you were growing up as a kid, what did Fat Joe want to be?
I just wanted to be rich. Now I'm telling you the truth. I didn't want to be poor.
Right.
And my whole family before me was poor. And our community, I like to tell the youth to Google this. You know, it really looked like the Bronx was in war, like Ukraine or something like that. That's where we grew up at. And I remember telling my mans, like, yo, this poor shit ain't for me. And they didn't understand it because all we was poor.
Right.
So I'm like 12 years old talking about, yo, I gotta get to the bag. I gotta get it. And so I think that's what Fat Joe was, even since a kid. He was just a hustler, always ready to go get the money.
You tell the story I read where you were like bullied as a kid. Mm-hmm. And one time you were getting bullied and you was getting jumped, and your homeboy who's with you, because he didn't want to get jumped, he jumped in with them and beat you down.
Well, they told him, they said, yo, what you doing with this kid? So what happens is, I grew up in a 90% black neighborhood.
Okay.
Right? So my mother was there 40 years before me. So when I grew up, I never saw racism. I was just little Joey from the block.
Right.
Then I got thrown out of my junior high school, so they put me in my grandmother's neighborhood that was 99.9% black. But they never seen a Spanish guy like me. So I'm walking up in there, Joey Crack. I'm the same guy.
Right.
They're like, oh, we're not trying to play this shit around. And we never seen one of these, right? Right. And so every day I had to fight 20 guys. And then my best friend, he was black. His name was Leonard. My moms would cook for him every day, take care of him. And one day they came up to him and they was like, yo, why you be with the Puerto Rican dude? And he's like, that's my friend. And they said, well, if you don't beat him up today with us, we're going to beat your ass like we beat him every day. And he jumped me. And that moment right there changed my whole life. That was the birth of Joey Crack. It was no longer Fat Joey. It was like, all right, I don't care about nobody. Like, I'm ready to go to war with every human being. My heart just turned black. Like, it was like I'm giving it to everybody. And that's where the legend of Joey Crack began.
Did you guys remain friends? Or did you understand Did you understand the situation?
Man, I cried for like 10 hours. I had a black hoodie on, black jeans, and black Chucker Timbs. And I just kept tying this. And I was crying like, I don't give a fuck about nobody. I'm going to punish everybody. It was over.
Right.
Like from that point on, I start robbing people. I start wilding. I create the terror squad. That's where all that
went into play.
So that was the birth of Joey Crack.
Yes.
That way it was that moment.
That was a defining moment of my life. It was really sad. You know, have your best friend beat you up with the guys that used to bully you. That was hard for me.
You were shot. You were shot at. Do you remember those moments?
Oh my God. I've been shot at like 30. I was a problem. Like I was like a giant problem. Like, you know, it was like every day I came out my house to fight 3 different guys. Every day it was just we was wilding. And so guys, you know, they wanted to kill me. You know what I mean? So they shot at me maybe 30, 40 times. And one time I'm in a rental car. We're about to go retaliate. And the guy comes. I had a guy shoot at me like 8 times in 2 days. He looked like the movie Marked for Death. Ecuadorian kid. He just was coming at me, kept going. So we in a rental car ready to go get him. They shoot up the whole rental car. Me and my guy told him, duck. I heard the death of Fat Joe because the people in front of my building, all the old ladies was like, oh my God, my Joe. They killed Joe, yo. Like, wow. And we peek up like.
Just broken glass.
So that's why God is so real, Shannon. Because so many times in my life, one time I robbed these Dominican dudes and they came back the next day. I was walking with a girl with no gun. They jumped out, 9 of them with guns, all kind of sizes. So they jump on me, they're ready to kill me. I deserve it. I just stuck them up yesterday, right? Then my brother, Opie, who was the biggest guy in the neighborhood, happened to stop in the motorcycle and they respected him. He was like, yo, that's my brother. They was like, yo, this guy. So Opie was like, yo, give him a pass. They gave him a pass. That's why I know about divine intervention. That's why I know God spared my life so I could do the kind of things I do now. When you say healthcare price transparency or philanthropy or giving back to my community or opening businesses in my community, single parent mothers buying homes because we give them the opportunity. So for me, I just give it all glory to God for sparing my life to get to this point and work and spread his message through a real one.
But that didn't stop you. Even though your boy intervened and said, hey, give him a pass, give him grace. That wasn't enough to stop you in that moment because, Joe, you say you got shot at 37, 40 times. You like that, they say a cat has 9 lives. You like that orange cat. He the bully on the block and can't nothing get rid of him.
Now you can't. And we were really, really strong too. So I had a bunch of strong guys with me too, right, who just, they held the fort down like something else, you know. Yeah. You know, hip hop music saved my life pretty much. Diamond D, Digging in the Crates crew, they came out from my neighborhood and Lord Finesse showed me it was possible. But Diamond said, Joe, they're gonna kill you out here. And to this day, he's one of my best friends. So he was like, put your stuff through music, man. Let me take you to the studio. I know you got money. Let me pay for the studio. He paid for the studio. Wow. And had me record like 2, 3 songs. And he was like, change your life, please. They're gonna kill you. And his moms used to talk to me too. So she'd be like, Joey, they're gonna kill you out here, like chill. And then once I got a record deal, I went to the Apollo Theater, I won 4 weeks in a row. But once Red Alert discovered me and they gave me a record deal, I changed my whole life like Cinderella, like night and day. Like just, I'm gonna go and make my life this way. This is the only opportunity I got. And I'm not gonna stop. And I don't wanna know about drugs. I don't want to know about robbing people. I don't want to know, I don't want to hear nothing.
Right.
I changed my life. And it's almost like a Robin Hood Cinderella story. From that point on, I never focused on crime.
But let me ask you a question. Like when you were jacking people, were you rapping also then on the side? Or you were still, just trying to
just just making music, but robbing people, hustling.
That was your thing.
It was everything was my thing. My thing was the bullshit. Like I just, you know, because now you know, I'm a fat guy like this. All of a sudden, the girls think I'm handsome. All of a sudden, I got a crew everywhere I went. They like, yo, that's Joey Crack. Unfortunately, it was the clout on 10,000 at that time. So it was like going viral before viral.
Right.
Like everybody knew who I was wherever I was at, Harlem, the Bronx, and so I lived and I thrived off of that. But I knew I was gonna either go to jail for, you know, my best friend's in jail for 48 years. He already did 33. So the guys I was with, they all did 30, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So I got lucky that I changed my life and started rapping. You know, and so hip hop saved my life in many ways.
But you didn't ever think, did you ever go to bed and think, man, damn, man, tomorrow I might get run down on, man. God dang,
I had the cops on me. I had, the cops tried to frame me for like 3 times for murder. Like, this is a true story. I don't really talk about it, but frame. Like, shit I beat. Like, they were trying to get me out of there. The police was trying to get me out of there. The people was trying to get me out of there. It was like, what you call that? It was like public enemy number 1.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was like, but my community loved me. They loved Fat Joey. So they would protect me. When the cops came, the old ladies would let me in their house. They would save me all the time. But it was an adrenaline that I really, really loved, you know what I'm saying? And I started doing it through my music. Right now I got an album coming out next month. It's called The World Changed on Me. Wow. And so I feel like I'm the last ungentrified rapper, and I got the bodega on the block. Neighborhoods changing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now, sometimes, I stopped going on my live because I got a real TV show, but I stopped going because every time I go on my live, I go viral 6, 7 times, and it's for stuff that me and you, because we from another era, might think is normal. You be like, yo, Joe talking that shit. But somebody else, 2024 vision, Gen Z or whatever, they looking like, yo, this guy bugging out. Like, what is he talking about? So what was normal to us is no longer normal to everybody in 2024. And so you got to be careful, especially when you're doing it live.
Right. When you look at situation, you look at Tupac, Biggie, Nipsey Hussle, Young Dolph, Pop Smoke, PNB Rock, Takeoff, Triple Extension. I mean, you were living that life. Mm-hmm. You were very fortunate enough to get out of it, turn yourself around. Mm-hmm. When you see things that happened 20, 30 years ago with Tupac and Biggie, and you see it still happening today, how do we transition and get past that?
That's a bigger issue, man. It's what we call that, the systemic racism. We come from slavery. Mm-hmm. That word's not lightly, slavery. And so I love white people, and I don't judge nobody, and I'm not racist, but you got to understand that we come from slavery. The man was so wicked that when they freed us 100 years ago, they created a system that still fuck us in 2024. Do you think how diabolical you got to be create laws 100-something years ago when you slaves that affects us right now in 2024? And so, unfortunately, Latinos, blacks, poor people, even white poor people, have this crabs in the barrel mentality. And everybody want to be like, I'm the one. Mm-hmm. Not knowing that you greater with a team of people winning. I always love that bar that Jay-Z said, if we fall, we be each other's crutches. Meaning, people think they want to be the one instead of having all your friends win. And when we need something or somebody that can actually help us. If you the only guy winning, nobody can help you if you go through something. Right. And so the same mentality from the hood trickles down into hip hop. With a kid, and then I don't know why we taught ourselves to hate each other. Like, why we hate each other? Like, why we want to hate each other? Why we want to be jealous of each other? Why we want to, Michael Rubin went viral the other day for saying some things that were actually right. He just wasn't the right messenger.
Right. The message was good. The message
was wrong. He wasn't the right messenger. And so, you see, with no disrespect, you see a Jewish guy get in trouble. You don't see the whole entire Jewish community pulling them down. Nope. And, I want your mother to die. And and this. Bro, you just celebrated me 2 months ago. Like, what's up? And so we as a community, blacks and Latinos, have to learn to embrace each other, and love each other more. And so, that's where I'm at with it. That's where Khaled is at with it. That's where we all at with it, where We embrace each other, we love each other, we uplift everybody, we try to help as much people as we can and get these young kids. They be hitting me up for advice and I give them the right advice. I be like, yo, you bugging out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I see a sister bug out, like a girl rapper that's hot, or I hit her quick and be like, no. You playing. You're making too much money, you doing good. Don't fall for that one. I did that one. That don't work.
Right.
Stay focused.
Right.
Get your bag. I do that all the time.
Joe, it seems like sometimes that we want us to win until we win. It seems like they think we're winning too much.
Yeah.
And then that's enough winning for you. Now let me try to take.
Yeah. You know, smart guys, I know guys that have won, they understood that not showing, see, we got two different ways of doing it, right? I believe in inspiration. I'll come up in here with the watch, I come up in here flashy, I drive the whips through the hood, but I try to let all the little black and brown kids know, you can get this. Fat Joe got this, you can get this. I do it as a form of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people take it as you just bragging and showboat.
You're trying to show off.
So you see people like Chuck D, Lauryn Hill, KRS-One, Common. You know how much money Common got? Common took me to Chicago in 1993 and showed me a bunch of buildings he owned in 1993. He was like, yo, my grandfather taught me how to buy. God forbid what Common owns
Right.
but he don't brag, right? So then, you know, you got guys who knew the whole time it wasn't the thing to brag. And so those guys never get looked at as targets or you showing off or whatever the case may be, but they got a lot of money.
Right.
You know, we take a different approach. We take an approach of you only live life once, you work for it, you ain't rob nobody for it, enjoy yourself, you know, and make sure your family got whatever they want. You know, it's crazy, right? Friend of mine, she's Jewish, she went to synagogue on a holiday. And she said this rabbi told a story. He told a story of this rabbi in Brooklyn who gave everybody everything. So people come to him every day and they be like, oh, I can't pay my rent. He pay their rent. He take care of everybody. And so he was the big man. Everybody, he was rich. He looked out for everybody. So a guy comes up to him and says, I know this man, he's about to lose his house. He can't pay his mortgage. He got 8 kids. And he's a good man, he needs a job. So immediately the rabbi says, I'm gonna help him. We'll pay his house for 5 years, we'll get him a job, whatever he likes, this, that. He said, you didn't ask me who the man is. And the rabbi said, who's the man? He said, your brother. So he said, whoa, here he is, the guy helping the whole community, but forgot to check up on his own brother. And so, to me, that story hits because it goes, we gotta check our family, make sure everything's straight, and then help everybody else as well too. But I just feel like every day we walk in, you know, we live in testimonies. You know, our journeys are all different, and God gives us all different journeys. And it's all about influencing and motivating and inspiring the youth behind us to not do that. Fat Joe will tell you he did that, but he'll tell you don't do that. That ain't it.
Don't make the mistakes that I made.
Don't make the mistakes.
Joe, sometimes I feel like and correct me if I'm wrong, that sometimes that once you become a person of affluence, you have to suppress things that you might want to do to keep people from thinking, oh, he think he's better than me, or she thinks she's better than me. Mm-hmm. And I don't want people to think that because I've been able to make it, now I got to suppress what I want to do for myself or what I want to do for my family, as to not tick off someone because I might have and they don't.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
If you wanted, you don't.
No, I live a life.
Okay.
If I want that car, I get it. I want that watch, I get it. My daughter 18, she got a man truck. My wife get whatever she want. My family get, anybody I love get whatever they want. You see, I employed every single one of my friends that ever wanted to work. So if you go in my stores, you almost look like they trapping out the sneaker stores. They got Benz trucks, Rolexes. They live, all my friends that actually want to work. You know, you come from where I come from. You got some friends that don't want to work.
Correct.
Those guys we can't give free money to.
Yeah.
That does not happen. Fat Joe is unextortable, meaning you cannot extort me. I'd rather die before you extort me. But if you're a friend that wants to work, all my friends are working. But they work. They know they got to run the store. This guy got to run the management. This guy got to run the management. So I'm a living testimony to, yeah, we could help our friends. We could help our community, but you got to want to work for it. If you're going to come over there and not work, we can't do it. But me, I'm the opposite. I know that I work hard for everything I got. I live every day like this is my last. Every night we sit down, the whole crew, we eat steak and lobster. The security eats steak and lobster.
Let's go, Joey.
Everybody eats.
Let's eat.
The people that work for me in my house,
Eat, Joey.
you know, take care of my mother, take care of me. They eat steak and lobster. That's us. We gonna go out like that. You know what I mean? But if I pass, whatever I leave my family, they should be good. But while I'm here, while I bust my ass for this, oh no, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Joe gonna live it up.
All to the highest level.
Joe, let's talk about the beef that happened this past summer. Drake he's the crescendo. And then it seems like people that, and I think he thought that was cool with him, all of a sudden came for him. Did you know that they felt like that about Drake? And why did so many people seem like he was Thanos and everybody was trying to get him?
I don't want nobody to kill me after this, not literally, but be upset with me. But Drake's a beautiful guy. He's always been nice to me. He's always been nice to everybody. I'm from the old school. So I'm from the don't bite the hand that feeds you. I'm for the loyalty. So I could understand whatever. I don't know the dynamics of the beef between Kendrick and Drake. I don't know what that beef was spewed from. It might just be good old hip hop. I'm better than you, you better than me. You gotta come out to the yard.
Prove it.
You know, in jail, everybody's a gangster till somebody says, Shannon, come to the yard. Get your knife, let's go to the yard. So Kendrick Lamar told him, let's go to the yard.
Bring your mic.
They came out, bring your mic. Let's go. Now everybody yells. I don't know the story, but I was really shocked how everybody went against him. I really mean, this is the first time I actually even talk about it. Like I was confused because I thought everybody was family. I thought everybody was cool. Everybody, I never did a song with Drake. I never got $1 from him. I never benefited from him, but he's a great person.
Right.
And just because I got a friend who got a bunch of money, who's the biggest rapper in the world, don't mean he got to make records with me.
Correct.
Don't mean I could just love him because I love him. And so, in the hip hop sense, it was a great battle. But to answer your thing, if I was Drake, I'd be very confused on how they all collapsed on me.
Because a lot of people, like you said, ate off the plate that Drake set. And for you, okay, I get it, people are going at him. And it's easy it's easy to pile on once someone else has got you down.
Man.
And it seems like
No, Joe say he know that story. He just told you.
It was a nice record. It was played. They played it.
Oh no, LA, forget it. Not played. If you go to LA right now, they playing that thing every 2 seconds. That
at least 5 times.
6 is that Kendrick Lamar station.
Yeah.
5 times an hour.
Yes.
Or every 30 minutes.
Yes.
Oh no, it's crazy out there. It's crazy, But hip hop battles have always happened since the beginning of time. We encourage it if there's no violence involved. You got to come out to the yard. That's why I didn't understand when J. Cole ain't come out to the yard. He ain't come out to the yard. So I don't know. I think J. Cole's one of the best.
Yeah.
You understand? And
maybe he saw this thing where this thing was headed at. He's like, I don't
even care.
But you got to, huh? You got to come to the yard. The man summons you. You got to come, Joe.
Come in, y'all. Gotta come. You gotta come to the yard. And I love J. Cole and I love his music, but he gotta come to the yard. Like this is hip hop. That's how it started.
Right.
From day one. Busy B, Kumo D, LL Cool J, Ice-T, Kumo D. Like this thing ain't new. KRS-One, MC Shan, Roxanne Shante. This is what it is. And you gotta come to the yard.
So what are your thoughts about Kendrick submitting the song for the Grammys? And it's nominated like 4 or 5 times? Song of the year, record of the year.
It's safe to say he got one. when I heard that, and then bam, 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 mustard on the beat, bam, bam, I said, oh, he got one. He got one.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't even a rap battle. It had nothing to do with a rap battle. He said, they not like us. They not, it would have been a super smash. No matter what. Of course, the energy.
He zeroed in.
But the energy, everything, you know, America love a big fight.
Yeah.
That's why we watch football every Sunday. That's why we watch the boxing matches.
Yes.
That's why we love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we love a guy that's good that we want to see him lose.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Kobe's on. I used to die for Kobe to lose. Like I'd be like, yo, I hate Kobe. He wins all the time. Till he passed away. I cried like a baby and said, damn, bro, we need Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what America's built on. America's built on a big fight, the talk, the diss. That's never gonna change.
30 years from now, will we look back on Not Like Us like No Vaseline, Hit 'Em Up, the going between Nas,
1 billion%. 1 billion%.
Ether? We're gonna look.
Some people say bigger. Some people say it's bigger because you got Drake.
Yeah.
This man put out hits. How many years, Rich? 15 years. We had never heard in our life Drake not on the radio with a hit. He looked like a god.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes to war with this other little fella who going hard. And then the homeboy pulls out a, go shorty, it's your birthday, we gonna party. That's what They Not Like Us.
Right.
They Not Like Us is like a lean back.
It's an anthem.
You can find me in the club. Yeah, that's going forever.
I think one time you said Drake is like Ja Rule, and I guess Kendrick.
Damn, Drake. They say he pulled the anthem out on your ass. What?
I never said
God
that.
damn, he said this shit the
Put it in
anthem.
the words how
He
you
said this shit the anthem out
I never
this
said
bitch.
that.
They not like us. I don't even
if
like
we
that
look at
song
this
though.
battle,
Honestly, it's kind of stupid to me.
Ja
But
Rule, 50, Drake.
I just think Drake.
Because Drake is so big.
No. I just think Drake.
man, I'm
He
about
might
to
have
kill
lost
this
the
shit, bro.
battle.
I'm about to.
You know what I'm saying? But I think he lives on to make more hits. He still does his stadiums. I still think he's the biggest rap star in the world.
Are you cooking or what?
I think he's the biggest rap star in the world.
By losing this, does he lose? Does any luster, any shine come off his luster?
Yeah, but we're soon to see. We'll soon to see, because if Drake comes out with 10 hits in a row, 15 hits in a row, we forget that he lost the battle. You know, see, the problem with Ja Rule and 50 is that 50 slowed him up to where before that, Ja Rule was the Drake of the time with all the hits.
Okay, that's what you. Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
so what I'm saying is, I believe that Drake will drop 10, 15 hits in a row, and it'll be like, yo, you caught that L that time. Like, some people think Jay-Z lost to Nas, but Jay-Z's Jay-Z.
Correct.
You understand? So I think that's what's gonna happen with this.
Right. Can you explain the Ja Rule and 50 Cent beat to the best of your estimation? What transpired and why did it become? They didn't just leave it on the wax. I mean, it seemed like it was really personal, and they sincerely, genuinely dislike each other.
You said what now?
Forever. Still. You know, I had it. You know, I was squashing the beef.
Right.
Fat Joe was squashing the beef. I had it. And Irvin Ja was like, nah, we ain't squashing shit. Yeah, I swore I had it. Like, I don't want to put it on 50, but I think 50 was almost like, yo, Joe, whatever you want to do. So I had that. And then when I went to them, they was like, fuck that, this, that. Do I recommend for beef to be 20, 30 years? I think that's dumb. I think it should be over. I think it would show amazing growth for hip hop music if those two squash their beef.
Yes.
And we move on.
Right.
Like, like me, I moved on. Like, you gotta move on from these moments. Stay stuck in some shit, and every time, just move on.
50. It seems like when 50 get into it with somebody, 50 don't lose. He don't. And he don't care. He'll keep
I had a show with 50 2 nights ago. That's why I'm laughing at. He was talking my ear off, like the ear off. And this guy, he's so smart. and you in the club and he talking smart shit to you and you're like, yo, Fifth, like, yo, we in the club. He's like, yo, because Evan Ershner, I'm like, yo, Fifth, like, I'm proud of him because he come from the hood, he come from a tough background.
Okay.
Think of all the people he fed with all his power and Ghost and his team. See, that's how I look at hip hop. When I see Young Thug, I want him out of jail. I want him to employ the 100 people. I want him to take care of his family. I want to make sure his kids go to private school. That's how I look at all artists, as they get to feed so many people. Fat Joe, you see right here, I feed about 100 people. Families eat Thanksgiving because of Fat Joe. I'm talking about people who personally work for me. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Ja Rule. I'm proud of all my brothers. I'm at the point where I'm about positivity over everything. I could see through the bullshit and be like, yo, bro,
let's get this money together. You get your bread, I'm gonna get my bread. We don't need to be beefing. What we beefing for?
Matter of fact, talking about bread, I brought you a gift.
Okay.
It's called Rewinded 10, and it says, why fight the time when you can rewind the time? Now, Shannon, I'm not putting you in the age group, but maybe you want your line sharp. Maybe you want your line sharper. You see, we got that Tyson Beckford, we got that Tank, we got that Travis Kelce, Nicky Jam, Brody Jenner, Fat Joe, DJ Khaled. So that's in CVS, Sally's Beauties. We working.
So you want me to get rid of some of this grill aside?
Get the grays off, man. The girls, man, don't let them lie to you. If a woman tells you she wants you gray and she likes you, she's trying to keep you out the game. Because why look 54 when you could be 44? Why look 43 when you could look 33? That's bullshit. I mean, our women, they go first thing. I don't know about you. My daughter's 18.
Right.
Every week she gets 10 facials. I don't know how they find time for this shit. Like, they take care of themselves.
Or find the money for it.
Obviously, no,
you got it.
No, they got it. They got it. Joe Shannon, they got it, man. They got it. And it's like, but they take care of themselves.
Right.
I don't see no gray hair on my wife or none of her friends. Why we can't take care of ourselves? Rewind it.
Is it true that you lost a $20+ million endorsement deal with Brand Jordan because of your beef with 50?
Yeah. I don't know if it was 20 million, but I was designing it with Michael Jordan himself. So I had 7 meetings with him before they mess with any rapper ever created.
So you about to be Travis Scott before Travis?
Yes. So we was sitting down, we was designing the sneakers 7 times. I came to Vegas, I came all over. And right before we was about to finalize the deal, we had that beef on the MTV Awards where me and 50 went at each other live on the MTV Awards. And then I got a phone call the next day. I'll never forget, I was in Jamaica and it was like, yo, Big Joe, because Michael Jordan called me Big Joe.
He don't call you Fat
Joe. He called me Big Joe. So, Big Joe, I don't like controversy and this and maybe in the future, this, that. And I was right there. And rap beef fucked up a lot of my money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you mess with 50 Cent, if you mess with Jay-Z, people don't know we had subliminal rap beef with Jay-Z. So if you mess with Jay-Z, you can't give me no money because you got to be loyal to Jay-Z. You got to be loyal to 50 Cent.
That's the Reebok deal.
That's the Reebok deal.
That you had in place.
Oh, they shut me down with that one. Wow. But I understand in war that they didn't want me to get financially secured like that because they knew I was dangerous. So I never cried about it. You know what I'm saying? I just took it like it is and just know that God loves me. And I was eventually going to get my money anyway.
I don't know if it's your stuff.
But you're currently, you're cool with it.
I love him. It's my brother. 50 Cent's my brother too. I love them both. And I champion them. And I'm happy for them. And they happy for me.
Right.
When they see me doing good, they happy for me. They give me the call, be like, yo, congrats on the TV show. Yo, this, that. I'm cool with both of them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This rap beef shit, it ain't about nothing. What it's about is you uniting and getting money and taking care of your people and your community and inspiring the youth that's coming behind you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't, rap beef ain't never make me $1.
But that's grown man stuff. How do you get to the point? How do you get these young'uns, these young men and women to get to a point that they can have adult conversation?
Well, the problem is you got to realize that we got into hip hop to get out of the bullshit. Don't bring it with you. So we got out of we how many times we said, yo, we want to get out the hood, we wanted this. Now you got it. Now you living in a nice house, you're taking care of your moms, your crew. Stay focused on making your music, being creative, being the best artist you can be, and stay away from all that other shit. Because that ain't about nothing. And the biggest rule you gotta think about is when you're an artist, when you got your crew or your entourage or your gang or whoever, those other guys don't look at the world like you. And so you looking at it, you be like, yo, I could be the next Yo Gotti. I could be the next Master P. I could be the next this. If your crew ain't thinking the same thing, they'll fuck your whole shit up. Because they don't care.
Right.
Because this is Johnny 2 times. Who's Johnny 2 times? Well, he killed the same guy 2 times. You think he give a fuck about what you thinking about business? Or what's your next creative sound? Or what movie you want to do? He don't care.
Right.
His job is to kill somebody 2 times. He'll fuck the whole shit up for everybody. So you got to watch who you got and then let your crew know, yo, we going this way. My brother's here with me now, Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete, the jail legend.
The new diamonds
Pistol
came
Pete,
in,
one of
the new Tokyo
guys like Pistol Pete in
diamonds.
the
I told you we gotta put these niggas out
They
of
just
here,
ain't.
niggas. I get that bitch.
But I had to tame them. Yo, bro.
Whoa,
good.
Tokyo style. Oh, but them niggas up there.
Chill.
Don't miss this up.
And over the years, well, he's way past that. He's a grown ass man, but I had to
I'm
work
gonna
with
go ahead
him.
and put that bitch in
And
there
my
right
crew.
about there.
See, because if you're a real leader, your people shouldn't be going to jail. Your guys can easily be manipulated by you to do some shit and go to jail for 20 years. A
Nigga,
true
I
leader
might
don't send them
fucking-
to jail. He
No,
keeps his
dude,
crew.
yeah, I'm about to put
Keeps
on
somebody.
that.
So, you sell them your pistol. When I win, you win. I don't want you in jail, brother. I don't want to go visit you in jail. You my brother. And now he goes to Rikers Island and all places, mentoring the youth, talking them how to change their life when they get out. And he has a podcast too called Dog in the Yard. But that's what I'm talking about. That's the true transformation. You got to watch the guys in your crew because the feds are. They watching your crew. The hip hop police, oh, they watching your crew. They're not even watching you. They're watching your crew. Now, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Now, let's see what they doing. And then that all trickles back to you and jams you up. Like they did Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda wasn't a bad guy. He was a good kid. He got jammed up. He was keeping it real with his crew from the hood and bringing them to the studio and somehow got caught up in some shit and went to jail for 7-8 years. That kid had such a promising career, they took it from him.
You signed with Rock Nation. What made you sign? Because you could have signed with anybody. What made you sign with Rock Nation?
There's a woman named Desiree Perez, right? So she called me into the office. I had already made peace with Jay-Z.
Right.
He was already on the All the Way Up remix. And she sat me down. And so this is OG Juan's wife. She sat me down and said, yo, I think you should be a Rock Nation artist and we should manage you, And to them, in this game of chess, Fat Joe was a real big piece to grab on a team.
Board.
So she said, I know you doing a deal right now. And the deal was for $1 million. I thought I negotiated a great deal. I was negotiating a deal with somebody. Let's just say $1 million for this glass of water. She said, what if I told you I call that guy right now and they give you $3.5 million for that same deal you negotiated for $1 million? I said, let me see. She dialed the number, called the dude, said, yo, you doing a deal with Fat Joe? Yeah, this. She was like, yeah, it's for $1 million, right? Yeah, it's $3.5 million now. We manage him. He said, sure, I'll send the check tomorrow, Des. Hung up the phone. Wow. That was it for me.
He's like, okay, yeah.
I know that's it. That's it for me. Nigga, I come from nothing. when I see that type of power, I was like, oh no, I need that. Like that's that, you know, and we've been happily ever after.
But Joe, how does one set aside his pride? Because like you said, you had a little subtle, not major, with Hov. How did you set that aside and say, man, I'm gonna get at this money? That's BS. Later for that, set that to the side.
See how that thing hit?
You know what they
Oh, that thing hit. See how that thing hit? Yeah, boy. See, I tell you, I'm gonna put these niggas out of business, boy. We gotta look out the bottom that shit in stores. I shouldn't even say how too much. This money bullet, we gonna put these niggas out of business.
Do whatever. So now I turn my life.
We gonna put these niggas out of business. What that shit look like? When that motherfucker hit.
An accountant fucked me and didn't pay my taxes while I was sending them wire transfers.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want my shit.
My lawyer shows them that we was paying them the wire transfers.
Oh yeah.
And that he didn't pay my taxes.
Because if you get too big, like the fucking.
You as the leader of your household is responsible for whoever you hire.
Oh yeah, that's the good
side.
side.
So I wound up going to jail and they took all my money, millions of dollars from me, and left me dead broke. And so I had to come. I never made an excuse. I never borrowed money from nobody. I had friends that were millionaires that offered me, yo, Joe, take $1 million. Pitbull, the rapper.
Yeah.
He the only one. He offered me money. But all my other friends that are rich, they were like, yo, Joe, let me give you $1 million. You pay me back. Yo, my man E. Philly came crying to me with a duffel bag of cash. Like, please, Joe, I can't take nobody's money. So I went and performed in Yugoslavia, Africa, China, Poland, wherever you name that had a dollar attached to the bottom of the table, I was out there. I made no excuses. Thank God I came back. And so when God showed you that it could all be snatched away, and then you got opportunity to put things aside and work with the powerful people in the game and get money together, I would be a fool to turn that down.
Right.
Oh yeah, that thing hit.
Dame Dash is taking shots at you. He was one of the most powerful guys
that thing
in
hit.
position. He was with whole Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing hit, boy. That thing hit.
Show and he didn't want to talk about anything, but he saw occasionally he'll go on his IG live and say this. What's the issue? What's going on with that?
I don't have no issue with Dame Dash. I went back to the video. That's why I stopped doing my lives. I went back to see, did I diss him? I didn't diss him. And he took something I had said prior and just accepted that. And he said that I said he was delusional. I did not say he was delusional. I just said, I used an example when Jay-Z said in the record, if you made Hov, go make another Hov.
Right.
And I ain't seen nobody make another Hov, right? Now Dame Dash, he's in a point of his life. It's very sad to see what's going on with Dame Dash, right? But sometimes you so smart that you stand in the way of yourself and you block your own blessings. And you just going and and he responded to me he know what time. Damon Dash, you know what time it is. Like, you know that, right?
He could have just
No, but he just know the difference between me and him.
Right.
Let's be clear. Okay?
Come on, Joe.
So the way he came at me was for me to respond, and then I felt like this was all a clout clickbait, and it wasn't that serious. I respect him as a brilliant mind. Hear this too, Dave. I respect him as a brilliant mind, somebody who contributed to hip hop so much. And like I said, I'm in positivity. My immediately Fat Joe Warrior was to snap back to start. And I realized, like, yo, bro, like, this is the man. He did so much for hip hop culture. I can't drag him while he's down, or I can't. That's just not in me. You know what I mean? So I stepped to the side. I let him go at me, take some shots, and was like, all right, Dave, cool. You know what I'm saying? But, it's sad to see where he's at right now, to be honest with you. And I don't know where he's at, but it's sad.
How do you think Jay-Z is doing in the role that he has with the NFL?
I feel great. I mean, the last year was Usher. Usher broke the record.
Yeah. I think didn't he have Rihanna? I think Rihanna.
Rihanna before that, J-Lo and Shakira. It's been incredible.
Dre, Snoop, 50, M, Mary.
Now let's go. I did understand Lil Wayne's point of view.
Okay.
I did understand Cash Money's point of view. It's New Orleans. It's a small market.
That
Those are
joint
the kings
hit.
in New Orleans.
That joint hit.
Either way, I love Kendrick performing, and Kendrick is the hottest guy
Oh
in
yeah, that be
2024.
hit.
So I understood that, but I did usually when people do some shit, I'm really like, yo, my man, come on, please.
Right.
This was legit. This was legit that Lil Wayne could have performed and held down the halftime. Could have brought Drake. He could have brought Nicki Minaj. Could have brought the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, it was legit. It was legit. It was like, I understand. I don't want to take none from Kendrick Lamar because he earned it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wouldn't have minded a Cash Money halftime.
Is it a situation because we saw what happened at the LA Super Bowl where they had Dre, they had Snoop? Because prior to that, we had never seen a situation where a hometown act got to perform. Because when it was in Atlanta,
That be
they had
hit. Tank, my nigga Tank. Tank be coming for you niggas. I get caught, what she do, what Touchy was stop. I know he didn't do it. I ain't gonna let y'all do it. What Touchy was stop.
We thought that once Jay-Z got in there and they saw Dr. Dre and they saw Snoop at LA, they just automatically assumed now if the Super Bowl in somebody's hometown, oh, they gonna get it, and it doesn't work like that.
It does not. It does not. There's a lot of politics that get involved. Just like you. You from LA, right? You live in LA.
Yeah.
Every 1 second is Kendrick Lamar on that radio. The people who make decisions of the NFL live in LA. And they listening to that radio, and every 1 second is Kendrick Lamar. So they thinking that's all over America ringing off like that. And so they picked him. He's the biggest guy for 2024. I love it either way.
Right.
And who's to say that he doesn't bring out Lil Wayne? Who's to say they don't rock out like that?
And bring the Cash Money, or bring out Master No Limit Soldiers, or have some aspect of the New Orleans, because
me and X, I'm a big fan of New Orleans hip hop from day one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They helped this hip hop evolve. The Cash Money, the No Limit, New Orleans always been the shit in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they could have. Would you have felt better if they brought out the Neville Brothers? If they brought out Witten, the Brandon Marcellus? I'm just saying. So I mean, Harry Connick Jr., they're native.
God bless them. Maybe they could have played. Now I would have respected it if Lil Wayne was performing and the Neville Brothers are playing the music behind them. That's inclusion. But to hear that, I'd rather hear Kendrick Lamar or the Cash Money crew.
You mentioned earlier that when you get called to the yard, if you're in that situation, they call you to the yard. So in the situation where you got a mic battle going on, and somebody say bring your mic to the studio, you got to go.
Yes, sir.
You said you didn't like that J. Cole didn't respond. Would Joe have responded?
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. I set myself up on verses. So I did verses. I knew Ja Rule would win. He's my brother. I love him to death. So they was like, yo, Joe, I could have picked the less opponent. It was on me. So they was like, yo, Joe, you super viral. We want you to do verses. Then they told me, yo, I know I negotiated a huge bag. I'm going to be honest with you, to do verses. And then Swiss beat.
No, that don't hit. Okay, not what she do. Touchy was star. Oh, what Touchy. Whoa, that bitch got that with Touchy was star. That bitch Tokyo Diamonds. Them talking choing yoing. Choing yoing yoing yoing. Boy, I'm about to put you out of business, Bugario. I told you I'm gonna push your ass out of business, Bugario.
Like, I knew that boy was gonna go crazy after that. But it didn't matter to me. He's my brother. I wanted him to get the bag. I wanted him to get the shine.
Joe, that's real.
That's real talk.
A whole lot of people would have done that, because a lot of times I want to be in a situation, I want to shine, I want to win. And you, hold on, I would rather win than have somebody get equal bag.
Yeah, but nah, that's not me.
You're a real one for that.
Yeah, I'm not like that. For me, I wanted to see my brother come back. I wanted him to get the spotlight. Why do that? Or why even feel good spanking up some other rapper that I knew only had 2 or 3 hits? And just start spanking them up on there, and y'all have been like, this is whack. What was dope was like Fat Joe been winning for so long, and then Ja Rule, and it was like it was a hype.
chance to get back out there.
Yeah, we went back out there. Ja was doing all his hits, and every time I looked at his wife, I told her sorry. You know what I mean? Because I love Ja. I love his whole family. So that to me, that's what it's about.
Ross got involved in the beef, in the beef also, and I was surprised because I'm like, damn, Ross, y'all Young Money. I mean, you, Drake, y'all. I'm like,
I never even talked to Ross about that, so
really?
I can't respond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love Ross. I don't know. One day he gonna have to tell us what that was about.
I sat down with Khaled about 7 months ago, maybe even last year, and Khaled is so positive. Khaled ain't gonna say nothing about nobody. He's like, bro, there's so much food for everybody to eat. Ain't no sense in us fighting over morsels because it's so plentiful. Where did you and Khaled get that mindset from? That you like, you know what? I ain't got to talk bad about nobody. Let's talk about what we can do together.
Well, Khaled's like an angel to me. You know what I'm saying? He's my angel. And he protects me because he talked me off the cliff my whole life. I could have been in jail 1,000 years. I could have been fucked up. Khaled was always the last, Joe, hear me out before you go do that. Let me talk to you. Let me this. So he's like my angel. He been protecting me forever.
Right.
Before he was as successful as he is.
Mm-hmm.
But he's absolutely correct. You got to understand that, man, we ain't got no time. We got time for family. We got time for love and respect. We ain't got no time to be fighting with people and doing all that. That ain't about the money. It ain't about positivity. And God has chosen us to deliver that message of believing and being faithful at all times. And so you got to understand, me and Khaled, we children of God. And we telling everybody out there, you might have tried to rob people. You might have tried shooting people. You might have tried to this. Try God. Because that's the real key. I'm here telling you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? In real time, try God. With God, you can't lose. And if you're faithful and you show them that you believe that no matter what hard time, somebody gets sick in your family, divorce, this, whatever you name it, you stay loyal to God, he gonna bless you like you never saw before. I had a friend, he had a beautiful wife. They called me one day and they said, yo, can you come over to talk to him? Because his wife left him. She cheated on him, she left him, and he gonna kill himself. And so I went over there and I talked to him. I gave him the talk, like, yo, bro, you are who you are. It's cool, let her go. You the man. I did whatever I could, right? I seen him like a year later, and I was like, yo, man, how you been? He was like, yo, I got a fiance, beautiful Dominican chick. She's actually a pastor. She don't want to go out, Joe. She stays home with me. She loves like this. And I looked at him and I said, yo, bro, that's God. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You went and got you a better, positive, don't want to be in the club. She's actually a pastor of a church. I'm like, yo, bro, like, it's always better for you and greater for you when you trust in God.
Mm-hmm. Because you and Khaled is so close, did sometimes your beef interfere with his potential collabs with someone?
I wouldn't say collabs, but he got caught up in the beefs. So
the Tony Yo-Yo?
The first time that's one. The first time, because I had mad beef.
Okay.
So the first time I ever flew, I was afraid to fly. I wouldn't fly for $1 million. It was like, yo, we want to pay you $1 million to come to South Africa. And I was like, yo, I'm sorry, keep your money. I can't go. I was terrified to fly. And Khaled was at a seminar in Puerto Rico, and he bumped into some guys I had beef with, and they were going to take it out on him. So the whole industry's calling me, and they're like, yo, your man out here by himself. Like, and they're going to do it to him. They're going to hurt him.
Oh.
And that's the first time I flew. I got in a private plane and went out to Puerto Rico and pulled up like, yo, what's up? And that's when it was like, yo, this guy's flying? I flew because of him, because he was like, yo, they're going to do me dirty out here. And so I went over there and I flew over there. So it's like he got caught up in a lot of my shit. You know what I mean? And what's crazy is he's always been positive. He's always been the same person. And then Fat Joe just been on some shit and he just always get caught up in it and be like, he tell him, I had a couple of friends that, you know, Pitbull, one day, you know what I'm saying, seen one of my enemies and they was like, yo, what's up? And he was like, yo, I can't say what's up, man. You got beef with the Don. Yo, all these nice guys kept catching beef over me because they was loyal to me. Nori, all of them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you loyal to Joe and Joe got beef with everybody. You go in the wrong club. The guy he got beef with got 30 guys there. You not coming back telling Joe you had a drink with him. You telling Joe, yo, I said, fuck that. I'm not giving you my hand. I'm down with Joe. But guess what? All my friends are loyal to each other. We've been friends for over 20 years. We root for each other. We happy for each other. Everybody's doing great. Like, that's what it's about. At the end of the day, it's loyalty and everybody doing great.
This nigga Joe, Joe.
They all winning.
That thing hit, boy. I ain't gonna lie. That thing hit. I'm still got it. Still look good, boy. Bounty Tank, we coming, baby. Get it. You better don't sleep too long, Bounty. Get your rest up. Rest up. But don't rest too long. Cause I can't.
Radio station. And he's,
you know what I say all the time? I'll trade Rich Player, my right hand man, for Tony Yayo. I'll give Rich Player the G Unit. Give me Tony Yayo. He tells me that's one loyal motherfucker. That's Tony Yayo. Oh my God, he's with his man for real, like, you know. And I don't want to say this to you, Yayo, but you know, if we ever really had beef, we was gonna go after Yayo because he was the loudest mouth. He was the wild boy. He was the one dissing us at the highest level. And I was just like, yo, I gotta get this guy right here. He's the one. And so, yeah, Khaled was like, yo, I can't say what's up to you. Like, you know,
Khaled,
I'm with Joe. No, I can't do it. I'm with Joe. With all the positivity and all that.
Yes.
And there's something really, you know, it got real in there.
Yeah.
No, not really real. We leave it at that, but it got real. Like it like life or death, real.
You gonna have to make another flight. You take another trip.
Nah, but my mans was there. they, you know, it got real, like really, really real. Maybe Yayo will tell the whole story, but it got really real.
Right. You see guys like Scott Storch have all this money. I mean, he was as big as far as, I mean, I think for a period of time, he was like on the level of Drake. I mean,
who?
Drake. Scott Storch.
Dr. J?
Yeah.
Even bigger at one time.
Yeah. And how you go through the bag like that?
We use a lot of drugs.
Oh, okay.
Right? He got this ain't me. In this hip hop game, Fat Joe really is. What I mean to tell you is, people don't disrespect me and do crazy shit in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I went to hang out with Scott Storch, because he's my brother, they wouldn't use no drugs, they wouldn't sniff no cocaine, they wouldn't do nothing. Scott Storch told me that the second I would walk out that door, a kilo of cocaine to come running through the door in the air like it was raining coke. He said, yo, I would never use drugs in front of you. He fucked up 90 million. And he also was very generous with women. So I remember one time I walked in a strip club in Houston and this red bone chick came up to me. She was like, your brother. She had a rock so fucking big, the shit looked like this cup right here, stripping. And I said, what's your man? Your brother gave me this. I was like, man, I was about to rob this girl, right? I'm sitting there, I said, shit, this guy right here. And to women, he was just awfully generous.
Mm-hmm.
So he was buying girls Rolls Royces, Bentley. I watched him one time buy a $2 million car. He used to have this briefcase. When Scott Storch was at his prime of prime, he used to have a briefcase. And he would have money in there, jewelry, weed. And one day somebody came and he was making a beat. He really makes his beats. He's so talented, right? So man comes, he signs the check for $2 million. This shit really happened in my face. And he gives it to me, he didn't even look at it. He was like, all right, man, this, that. And then the dude told us, like, yo, I never seen a guy write a $2 million check and didn't even look at you. And I was like, boom. And then when we went outside, it was like for a Bugatti. The Bugatti or one of them Ferraris that you never seen in your life. Man ain't even look at the man, signed 2 million, gave it to him, came outside, the joint was there. You talking about that level, but you gotta understand, like, I don't use drugs.
Right.
I never use drugs because I might like it. I might like it. And so what I mean is Scott Storch, he had 2 of the most famous women in the world at the same time. They was gonna menage him. One threw the cocaine on the girl and was like, yo, you wanna get the thing going? I mean, the most famous girls on earth. And he sniffed that cocaine off her shit. And he said, second he sniffed that, it was never the same. He was just like, oh my God, like this is the greatest shit in the world. And he wound up fucking his whole life up with that. And sometimes when you get high, a friend of yours might have more tolerance. We call those like functioning addicts.
Yeah.
They could get high on Friday and Saturday, but Monday through Friday they working.
Yeah.
But you might take it the wrong way, sell all your shit, and be fucked up. So, you know, drugs is just so powerful. It destroyed my brother that I look up to, my idol, my brother Angel. He had the whole world in his hands. He was so smart, my idol. And when I seen that he couldn't beat it, and we put him in 1 million rehabs and all, I knew that we up against a deadly thing. And these kids now, they're taking this fentanyl. Fentanyl, you could touch it and die.
Yeah.
You don't even got to get high. And you could, me and you could touch fentanyl by mistake. We could think it's some sugar or Splendor and die. That's how powerful that shit is. And so, you know, I would advise everybody, if you're gonna do something, smoke a little weed, drink your little liquor, but don't go there.
Yeah. That's the point of no return, huh?
Don't go there, man, because you might like it. I tell people all the time, you might like the shit.
Joe, is there a best and a worst thing about having money? Or is it all positive?
Nah, it's gotta be bad. You know what I mean? See, money make people think they tough. So you got some straight suckers that get money and all of a sudden they think they tough. And they acted, you see these movies, what the fuck? Carlitos Way, Kleinsfeld, the lawyer. Fucking Kleinsfeld thought he was tough. He had money. So money gives some people big egos. Money makes people think they're better than everybody. Money makes people think they got God-like tendencies.
What if you poor and you had that mentality?
That they are God on the earth. And money could also, so much good. When you take care of people in the community, when you raising money to take care of the less fortunate, when giving back to the schools, you give back to the people, and also live the life that you deserve to live. My mentor J.R. Ridinger, me that financial freedom is the biggest thing you can have in the world. It gives you time with your family. You access to whatever you want to do. At the same time, why live in this world as a mediocre life when you can go for it? The projects, the welfare, that's all a trap. They made that for temporary. You're going through a bad time, go on there for a year, get your shit ready and go. See, me, I think 50, definitely Jay-Z, we all grew up in the projects and in welfare. So the thing your grandmother used to think, I only pay $100 rent. I don't want to move. But hey, guess what? Now you can't even have a husband in the house because the project say you can't have a husband. So that destroys the family, right? Then you're so brilliant. Think of Jay-Z. We look at this guy like billionaire, this guy, if he would have played the projects and the welfare shit, we would have never knew how great he was.
Right.
So they eliminate you as competition in the project and welfare system. So you got to get yourself up out of that shit so you could go and get whatever's destined for you.
I'm saying, because that little $60, we need to go buy that light anyway, nigga. Can't do it. No, can't do it. Told you I'm coming for you, Tank. nations to even think in their mind, man, that they're gonna rule, all right, in the kingdom of heaven. In derision. Because the Heavenly Father, He's the one that's putting it in his heart to go to war with each other so that they can destroy each other. Man. All right? Shalom to the brother, your one thumb, your how about you out shop brother thumb to you and your household, King. All right? All right, so now, on that note, let's go here to the book of Jeremiah. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, and verse 11. It says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, said the Lord Adonai Yahweh." Thoughts of peace, right? So the Heavenly Father, He only has thoughts of peace. All right, for the what? For the sons of the Heavenly Father. All right, the Israelites. It says thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. That's right, man. And our expected end, all right, is salvation. All right, that's what we're expecting, all right, to receive at the end of America's destruction, at the end of the so-called white man's decline and his downfall. All right, because the so-called white man, all right, he's going down, and as he goes down, the nation of Israel is going to rise up. All right, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, we're gonna receive eternal life. Yep, verse 12. It says, "Then shall they call upon me, it says, then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you." That's right. So the Heavenly Father says He's going to hearken unto our cries. All right, because the remnant, the elect, are sighing and crying. We're sighing and crying for all these abominations that's done in the midst of this wicked place called America, which is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. Why is it known as Sodom? Because of all the homosexuality that's running rampant in this place, man. All right, they teaching our children LGBT plus all this madness. I got daughters. I don't want my daughters growing up in this wicked ass place, man. This place gotta go. All right, no, or else it ain't gonna be no flesh left to be saved. Everybody gonna be turning into an alphabet boy. All right, transgenderism. All right, transhumanism. This is what this devil is trying to be. He's trying to be God. He's trying to play like the Heavenly Father, man. The Heavenly Father said man and woman, all right, He created them in His image. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, okay, or Eve and Yvette, all right? That's right, brother, you see? That's the spirit, and that's the spirit. He said, I'm with you on that, brother. You see? Hey, so you can't make this up, okay? And people are tired of this man. People are tired, all right, of the so-called white man, ruling the earth in wickedness, man. That's why the whole earth is going to be at peace. It's going to be at rest, man, once this devil come out of power. All right, once the Israelites get in power.
RTO podcast.
All right, you are tuned in to RTO Podcast. I am Stop Betty.
I'm Mike Knox.
They call me Dutchy, man. You already know what it is. We back again with another episode.
Why you all smooth? Like somebody must have told you.
Nah, I just be feeling good.
Just like good voice, like you was like
feeling good.
Yeah, don't do that, bro. Like you was WDAS or something just now. I don't know what train. I'm Dutchy. Yeah, I'm just like. Yeah, this nigga shout out, man. What's up, man? We here.
RTO podcast with another episode.
Fuck y'all want me to do? Act it out.
Nah, so we back with another episode. We gonna call this motherfucker Pre-Motion. We got my man Primo in the motherfucking building. You know what I mean? Mr. Why the fuck you ain't up yet in the morning getting money? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's good to be here, Primo.
God, my God.
Thank you for having me up here. Sure.
You made sure we was up this morning.
Yes.
You been up 3 days straight.
No, 2.5, yes. Going on
straight.
If I don't win a dice game right now, I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta win. The money motivate me. I don't know how I'm going right now, to be honest.
Yo, so how does a day start with Primo? What's a Primo day look like?
Soon as I get in the house at 5 o'clock from a club, I wake up. I can't sleep past 9 o'clock. Like when the sun is up, I can't sleep. I don't care what's going on, how tired. I just can't sleep.
Gotta get some money.
I gotta get out the house. I gotta get out the house. I don't care what it is. I walk, a car. I gotta get out the house. That house is no motion.
Right.
No motion. You can have a car and a full tank and be dead broke and make $1 million.
Right.
I done did it many times. Ran up a bag with a gas tank full in the car, no money in my pocket.
Right. All right, so listen, I got a couple of questions for you. So, what would you tell a young nigga that's trying to, come up and, put himself in a different situation, you know what I'm saying, than he in right now?
The main thing is not caring what people think. When you start caring what people think, you ain't gonna never succeed. You can't fall into that. Like, and if they don't believe, they don't believe. They gonna call you a clown, a joke, bozo, all this weird. Just cause you ain't fall into their program, you just do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That makes you happy. You only gotta live your life, nobody else.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact right there. That's definitely a fact. What motivates you though? What makes you be the way you are? Because it's like, I feel like you got so much of a strong, like, presence with yourself that you don't let nothing affect you. You don't let nothing get in your way as far as what you want. And
I mean, like, that's the only game in the casino that's 50.
I fuck with the roulette. That's what I do. I fuck with the roulette.
That's cheating. I don't work. That boy had somebody that worked. I don't know. That was a dealer. They'll roll the ball. You won't pay attention. They'll roll the ball 4 times this way, and you might be winning, but you don't even notice when the ball they roll it this way. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Because you're not paying attention.
That's a double. Yeah.
Yeah. When they do that though, when they swing it to the right, it's high. When they swing it to the left, it's going low.
You sure?
I mean, I don't go to gamble. I go to win or lose. So I damn near died in that joint before. Like literally gambled till I almost died over there. Like really, like I watched that shit. I sat there next to a bum nigga. I thought was a bum. Nigga had a brown paper bag full of that wop on him. I said, what the fuck you stink in this drink, bro? He said, yeah, that's all I do is gamble.
Because that's all he does. You've been in that joint now.
Yeah, so I be watching that. You gotta watch that shit. If you spending your money, when you gamble, you pay attention to everything. Nigga spend that shit right, and then he spend it left. I'm asking him.
Yeah.
Why you doing that? Like, I can ask questions with my money on.
You paying attention?
Yeah, so I know sometimes they swing it to the right, that shit be high. They swing it to the left, sometimes it be low. Sometimes it's gonna drop somewhere though.
Yeah.
It gotta drop somewhere. Yeah, you feel me? I was in that bitch like this, trying to figure it the fuck out. Go in like this sometimes you leave like that, sometimes you leave like this. Depending on the outside, inside, and where you gonna go at. Nigga sat next to me, that old bum nigga said to me, he said, yo, what you here for? I said, man, I'm just gambling, bro. He said, get the fuck out of here. I said, well, fuck, I'm gonna leave, I'm gambling. He said, cause you gambling, that's the problem. Come to win or lose.
Yeah, right.
I said, you stinking and all that. Then he said, yeah, I stink and all that. I pulled that wham out on me. Dirty as shit. Wallahi, he looked like a hobo. Like dirty, stinking like pee and all that shit. But leave now.
Gambling.
I said, God,
what's the latest you ever came out from gambling? Like
2 days in a row.
Straight?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ain't answering the phone.
I was supposed to go see the plug with some weed money.
Didn't work
It
out.
was 43,000. I said, let me go up here and win a little 2,000 and fuck with this bitch. I'm down 20,000. It's over. I made here 2 days in a row.
He's like, oh.
I left at 35 and had to borrow 8 to make it right. 2 days in a row sweating. T-shirt hanging, panicking.
Damn.
Oh, girl looking for me, everybody looking for me. Mom, something happened to me. I don't fuck with the plug money.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the plug money before. I was like a 50 boy. I still owe that nigga money.
What's the most you think you close to the most without saying it? What's the close? A number in between. The most you want.
That's my money
Yeah,
recently.
that's what I
was
did.
like,
He said he fucked up the plug money in that damn Cino. I damn sure fucked up the dummy brick. Trying to fuck with the bitch and shit. Fucked up the dummy brick.
Wow.
Back to
The
the
dummy brick.
scene. So
The dummy brick. That motherfucker Poppy niggas, I still owe that nigga money.
That
Poppy.
scene was tough.
Call
man.
me Poppy.
That scene was tough. I think it's more so the chorus. So that
Dummy,
one,
dummy
when I
brick.
came through styling with your bitch, I could change your life just by giving you my wrist. And that shit came about where I was on a road. I was on a road with a bitch, and I be buying watches and shit. And I was just joking with a bitch like, I'll change your life with this watch. Shit, what the fuck you talking about? Like, I'll buy your watch. This watch is $40,000. I'll change your life. So I was in the studio, we was playing around. That shit just came about. Honestly.
So we gonna keep it all the way 100 here, right? Every time we see you in the gram, you moving just like that. And you came out, you came out here just like that.
Yeah.
Like just like that. Like no
What?
bunch of niggas, you came out here. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Niggas sound wild, but this is really
Anything outside?
Yeah, like you really outside with it.
I'm a sticker. I was a sticker kid.
So you know the movements.
Yeah. Yeah, I just came home. I just came home.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah. I just came home. I just got parole, all that. So I don't be worried about that shit, man. I think
So I see you. I said something to artists earlier. I said, yo, I see you in Bo Mayo.
Yeah.
Like it look like y'all like got like the same type energy, like
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, like just getting to the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, just moving around and popping. And it's like I seen Mayo on Instagram the same way I seen you, and I actually talking like, bro, your shit, the way you moving, bro, it's a vibe with a record and just moving around. Like everybody not so open like that. You got niggas that's getting money and niggas that's doing their shit, but they so conceited that niggas are like, I ain't fucking that nigga. But y'all some real nigga shit, like really popping out, fucking with what up?
Mm-hmm.
Like today, we didn't even ask you to do that post. You just did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all niggas up? Like shouting niggas out, like that shit. Like
nah, I really interact with whatever's going on. I'm not bougie.
Yeah, like y'all really interact with niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all niggas is really like that's some thorough shit. You know what I'm saying?
I see them like me.
No? Why?
Cause how I am.
You think it's different because you got money? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy,
Like I
right?
told you, I was a sticker kid. So you got somebody that's tough and they got this money, you the problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So did things change in the hood because of money? Like meaning like is motherfuckers acting different towards you since you have like
Yeah, hell yeah.
How you deal with that? The fact that you know that you feel or know that niggas don't like you.
That shit fuel me.
Cause I feel like that shit come with it.
They do.
Yeah, that shit come with it.
They come with it. You gotta be built different.
To be in certain positions like mine, you gotta be like that. If you ever hear me talk, you gotta be like that. If you walking around here and all that, if you watch I be in every project, like it's just like I can get robbed. It happens. It happens like that.
It happen to anybody.
It takes 6 seconds, just like that.
Right.
Yeah. What happens after that?
Yeah.
That's
right.
That's
right.
why they can come get me for all this. What happens after that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Where if you just like it?
Yeah.
Anybody can get caught.
Anybody.
I'm doing. You see how I am. I be in G spots 4, 5 in the morning, leaving out money and jewelry on. I be having, you know what I'm saying? But the niggas know.
Yeah.
What happens after that? That's what.
I feel like